Hello everybody, and welcome back to ye old Dorkvision stream. We Roll20 is being a little weird today. It's a little difficult to log in, and it kicked me out once. So if that starts happening a lot, we might have to cut the stream short. Just getting that out of the way, just so you know. But anyway, let's get the intros out of the way. You can watch this game normally every 9 p.m. to midnight on Sundays. You can also watch our sister stream from 7 to 10 p.m. on Wednesdays. It's a different group of people going through the Undermountain. Well, Undermountain Plus. There's a lot of added stuff. You can also find my books on DriveThruRPG and on the DM's Guild for some of them, like Noble Crumpet's Book of Secrets, which just came out. And it's really good. It's really useful. I use it a lot, and I used some for this stream, and some of the stuff in this game. Speaking of which, when we get to what happened last time on the Dorkvision stream, you guys escaped the Jaguar's fortress, and after a semi-lengthy skill challenge, most of the skill challenge taking place inside of a extra-dimensional hole, so it was mostly Mao, and you guys made a break for it, got away from them chasing you down on griffins, undead griffins, and you made your way back on the road to Famladan, the mythical city of the genies that Amon is trying to get to and find.
Dora helped. She was a meat fodder, though.
Yeah, Dora went the other way to be a meat target.
That was my panther.
Yeah, to be a saber tooth tiger, but who's counting?
Yeah.
You can thankfully resummon her. You guys headed out onto the trail. You found a strange elemental anomaly, decided to ignore it. It moved on to a strange monolith, and just before ignoring it, realized that it might actually be a puzzle of some sort instead of a trap. But it was both. So you guys figured out how to eventually open it, because the monolith ended up being a puzzle-locked safe for some strange alien creature that, instead of just blowing you guys up, decided to barter with you guys. So you got some neat items and got to offload some of your more useless items.
I got an axe I can use.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited about Mao's lightsaber, personally.
Yeah.
And you got some nice books.
Oh, yes.
You got a nice book as well that can be useful in the future.
I got a rock.
You got a rock.
Wait, did Amon get anything?
I got 8 skulls.
Right.
Yes, you know, the skulls.
Be interesting to hear their stories if we ever get the chance.
Be interesting for the DM to make up some stories with them.
Throw them at people.
I might have something. Alright, so, and that brings us to the session now, where you guys just found a new set of spires that seem to mimic the ones that you found at Tanagrin's, in Tanagrin's domain, as well as in the swamps. Basically, it's cult business. So let's go there.
In Threezear's compass wasn't working, basically saying you need to adventure harder so that the city makes itself present to you.
Yeah, we need more plot hooks in order to barter our entry.
I wonder if, what if the genies trade in stories and tales?
Oh, we got some stories and tales.
So, you guys have arrived at a sort of similar looking place. I'll drag you in case you're lost on the map. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, this place looks significantly darker in tone, and there's a bit more vegetation surrounding this one, sort of nestled in a valley somewhere. Also, most notably, there is only one spire still standing. The other two are in complete ruins. So yeah, have at it.
Well, at least it appears like nothing lives here.
When I have a question, when you say ruins, does it look like it exploded outward? Like, is there like a black pattern?
Why does Dusk Flicker look strange on this screen? Oh, maybe it's just me. Okay, yeah, Dusk Flicker looks weird on one of my screens, but not on the other. Anyway, to answer your question, make a investigation check.
Oh no. my 8 intelligence.
That was the. Sorry, did you guys hear me a second ago?
No, we didn't.
No.
Also, I can't see my dice. It's just black, but it's 17 apparently.
That's pretty good.
Good job, roll 20. Doing good tonight for some strange reason.
Little struggle tonight. It's okay.
I'll try rolling again just to see if it shows up. Just take the first one.
Well, it did
I
show
turned
up
mine
for
off.
us.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
17. So,
Yeah.
even from this distance, you can kind of get the impression that it looks like they collapsed. Though the central one is still standing, the two bridges that were connecting it to the sides, like in the other fortress, Tanagrin's, those bridges have collapsed as well, leaving just open balconies on the sides.
I was gonna ask if I could just use Pegasus to just do a sort of flyover for like maybe a few minutes, do an investigation check. Like, I don't want to land on anything, but I want to hover probably like 20 feet away, but just I want to get a layout of the whole thing.
Yeah, you can do that.
Mal, put a depth word on yourself.
See if I can see anything interesting, look for a smoke signal, anything that looks like whatever.
Sure. So Dusk Flicker goes and does that. Also, we discussed off stream, but Amon is doing an experiment. He's going to cast Death Ward on everybody, except for the animals, and using the Rod of Absorption to supplement lost spell slots. So everybody has.
I am
Death Ward.
praising this as on top of Dusk Flicker, so that's why I was doing the investigation.
Okay.
Kind of help him out. But I rolled pretty well, so do I see anything of note from an aerial view?
Are we waiting for him to return before moving on?
I mean, if that's what you want to do, it sounded like you wanted to scout ahead.
I was asking everyone.
Yeah, it'd probably take about 2 minutes, so it's up to you guys.
I mean, if you want, you can actually take a physical, spin around the place if you haven't looked around already. I did move the screen around so that the stream could kind of see what it looked like. But
So you guys could investigate the outside while I'm flying around the top?
Yeah.
Sure.
So your investigation check mostly yields that it looks like they've collapsed both inward and outward, perhaps under its own weight, but that's all that you can really glean. You don't see any signs of creatures or enemies of any sort. Not any that you can see on the outside there. There are
No bones or anything you
um
can see from that distance?
you might need to make a perception check, but I don't think you can see it from this distance unless you roll really high.
I'll try. Nope.
Yeah, you don't pick out anything in particular that's interesting.
Okay. I guess I'll just fly back to meet up with the party and let them know it looks like this tower is collapsed. You said inward and outward, so it's just flop, smushed into the center, and then the outside explodes, sort of thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Not like something was thrown at it or attacked or something, right?
It looks more like a collapse than an attack from a cannonball or something.
Okay. Then
It's a construction issue.
Okay, that's still useful enough. And I'll also let them know I didn't see any smoke or any major signs of anything moving about.
Alright, are we going in? Is that the plan here?
Did y'all do a little sweep around the perimeter or anything?
Let's.
I was flying about?
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic while all of this is going on, because the last tower that we ran into had some weird fuckery going on that really set Mao off, so I'm curious if there's something similar happening here.
Good idea.
I'm going to
I'm
make
going
a
to-
point that I'm morbidly curious, but I don't want to be here, but I want to be here. It's hard to describe.
Morbidly curious
Curious.
sounds about right.
Yeah.
But I
So-
just don't know if it outweighs. I might not even get anything good from knowing what's going on here. Figuring out anything might just make me hate every decision I've made.
Well, you won't find out anything by staying out there.
Fuck!
Come on, Mal. We know you're gonna regret it if you don't at least check it out.
Or I'm gonna regret it if I do.
Yeah, but at least you know you chose to regret it. I don't know what I mean there, but just come along with us. We need you.
I've been in a
That's
lot
fine.
of trouble, but I still would not regret anything that I've ever done as far as getting into trouble or making poor decisions.
If I'm going to be making this decision to get into trouble, I think that's a good stepping stone. I'm at least.
Yeah,
Indeed.
that's kind of what I meant.
Anything bad that happens to you, at least the way I think of it, is that it's just another experience to help you learn
I
for the
stabbed
future.
you the last time that happened.
And that was a very valuable learning experience. It means
Yeah.
stay away from Mao or have dispel ready.
No, it means that things take control of my head sometimes.
Don't you guys
Well-
feel that?
That's something that we're going to be aware of and we'll manage, but I'm trying to detect if there's going to be anything funky like that here. So
Okay.
I'll let you know
What
I
is
find.
the range on detect magic?
It's 30
I
feet.
think?
Yeah.
Make an
So-
Arcana check.
Okey-dokey, artichoke.
The good thing is that it moves with you for, 10 minutes, right?
I have to look up the spell.
It is, I think. Well, actually, it might be longer. I think it's 10 minutes. Anywho, you cast Detect Magic, and you sense a strange, foul aura about the place. Almost as if there's a bit of lingering magic everywhere, but you can't really pick out any particular enchantments, per se.
Okay, but it is lingering. It's not.
It isn't like some big latent, like, there's a rune over there or something. It's just like
Bad fart.
it's as if it's as if there's a thin layer of dust over the entire place, and it's noticeable.
Crop dusting. Got it.
Someone crop dusted magic over the spires here. Yes.
Gross.
I mean, that could be illusiony stuff. Want to shoot an arrow at a tower or some shit?
No.
The ground feels
Want to throw a
real.
coin at a tower?
Just go touch whatever. Are these like half walls or something that are along this walking path?
I don't know. They're like little 3-foot high things that have an indentation in the center that's mostly filled with pebbles.
Pebbles or like dirt?
Pebbles.
I'm just saying, Mal, last time you were saying there was all this stuff, and we're pretty sure what you were saying was probably closer to reality than what we were seeing. So I'm just like, maybe if we interact with something will happen. I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is maybe there's an illusionary thing around here again.
I touched the thing. I just put my hand on the 3-foot wall.
It seems solid.
It feels like rock.
Hmm.
I keep walking.
Could I? Okay, it's abandoned, right? But you'd still. Anybody good at survival to like tell if at least rats or something are moving about here? Looking for signs of anything that's like even at least rodent or insect chilling. It'd be weird if you can't at least find that.
I guess that would be kind of a neat thing, because if none of that is here, there's definitely something going on with this place. As far as, like,
Exactly. A ward or something. I don't know. So can I do like an investigation to look for signs of rodents or something?
Yeah, you can do a nature check or survival,
I'm-
whichever is better for you.
I don't have wisdom. Screw it. It'll be nature. That's not awful.
Yeah, it's not awful. You would imagine that there's probably something like hanging around here, but you don't
I see a
see
cobweb.
anything.
Oh, I don't see a cobweb or anything?
No, I mean you don't really know precisely what to look for.
Okay. Well, that's kind of weird, but I can't be too sure. Maybe it's hiding underneath, but I don't see any like cobwebs on the walls or anything, which would bother me.
I'm sure something will show up at some point.
It is kind of strange, though. There's no plants trying to take over this place. Like, there's plenty of trees.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, is this a minor illusion or something covering the stuff?
No, I think whatever that magic boom crash could feel, I think it has something to do with, I don't know, just being
Alright.
close.
Whatever it is, it's bad juju. But so let's just keep our.
I'm gonna tentatively step here, but I want to use detect good in my paladin thingy, my trait.
Detect
What's it called?
good,
Yeah, divine sense.
divine sense, yes. All right.
I want to do it next to this giant ass pillar that's just standing.
The spire,
Yeah. It's 60 feet.
the tower, yes.
The tower.
Yes.
Pointed at the big pillar thing, That
It's a big pillar, it's a
the
tower.
hug tower that was big onto the sun. You hold out your hand and close your eyes and open your senses to the divine. You sense a strong undead presence, and it seems to be everywhere.
So I do like I do an immediate sort of shiver and go, guys, don't wander off too much. This is definitely something spooky undead here.
Mao, as you wander
I can't tell the
off
direction
a
at all.
bit, it seems to come from everywhere in your cone.
Okay, so
Mao,
shit.
as you're wandering off,
Not wandering far now that he said that.
yeah, now not far that now that he said it, feel like you hear a sound, and it's almost like it's a whisper in your ear. It says, "Doing a little investigating, are we? Well, I hope you find what you're looking for."
Yeah, fuck you. I'm just gonna move over to the statue.
Do you call for your mama bird?
I'll do a perception because we're probably far away from
When we get all like up close and in a group, be like, I'll give an update. Be like, something is here, the same something from before. But
I'll just reiterate to the group, guys. Now don't wander off too far. I sense something. Something's definitely here. Boom Crash confirmed it. I'm now confirming it. Something undead, chilling. So we kind of gotta move as a group. I'm guessing for safety.
Can I at least look at the statue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's look at it from afar then.
I thought you were asking the DM. You can certainly try.
All right. We'll back you up, I guess.
Just be careful, sweetheart.
No touching.
I still say we shoot something at it. Get the drop on it.
Well, the last time, I mean, these things were braziers in the other one that Tanagrun owned.
I think we can take on a giant now if it's just one.
Last words.
Giant demon? Demon.
A giant and a demon? That's unfair.
Giant halfling.
So would that just be a normal person?
Yes.
Oh no.
I cast enlarge. You are now the size of, Jeff over there.
Damn it!
You're fooling.
Wait, I
Actually-
have to do something before this battle ends. Excuse me, I'd like a ticket to go on the roller coaster, please?
All right, Mao.
So what does
you go from afar,
Yeah.
I guess, and you can see that this statue over here, represented by the star, it appears to be the image of some sort of devil. It's got like long horns and whatnot. They're kind of curved in like a spiral, pointing in a V away from its head.
Like an ibex.
Yeah, almost. And it has wings, and it's holding like a like three-pointed pitchfork. It looks very generic almost. If it weren't for the horns, it would look like one of them devil costumes like you find on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do a religion check at it to like see if it's a particular kind or anything?
Sure. As for the things surrounding it, they look like they were once braziers. They are filled with ash and soot, but they are just made out of stone, like little drums of cylindrical drums of stone.
Can I see how old the soot might be? Like, is it something that... Is it wet? Is it soggy and old and just kind of looks like dirt?
Poke it with a stick.
You poke it with a stick.
I poke it
Zumasu,
with the stick.
as you're poking it with a stick, I was just gonna resolve your religion check. Oh, there was no trap or anything.
Okay. Okay.
But
Oh no.
your religion check intuits that you're not sure, but it looks like one of the devils that you've seen before, like one of the ones that was at the lava pit where you guys
Like,
found that frozen
yeah.
Baylor.
There was two. There was ones with ram's horns, and there was one with, like, yeah, the spirally horns for the old statues that were in that ceremony room.
So this is around where it was related more to Tanagrun and the Fire Giants. What was I?
Maybe, or at least something, because they said they didn't put those there. They were there before.
Those statues, if you remember, they were destroyed and replaced by the giant's iconography. They also said that they stumbled upon that
Yes.
frozen Baylor down there, frozen in Canian ice.
Can I just like glance to the other side of the other statue from far, far away? Does it have the same horns?
Yeah, it looks identical.
All right. Just
Well, I kind of want to break the statue.
let's not touch it.
I'm far more curious about what's in the tower in the doorway.
All right.
So
I think it was just good to look at the decor of their yard before going into the house.
Is the entrance to this tower big enough for my horse?
Yeah, it's like a 10 foot wide, 10 foot tall. Goose flies
So we can-
around the
horse-
entirety of the tower. Oh, it looked
Mm.
it looked like a bunch
yeah,
of people.
no, that's what he was doing.
Okay, it looks like everybody just got kicked. Thanks,
Yeah.
Roll20. Oh dear. Well,
I was not. I'm still here.
Okay.
that's nice.
I did.
Well, I'm gonna have
Sorry.
to re-up 2 different streams because of how it works. But in the meantime, I guess if you're in there, can I have you make, I suppose, a fucking perception check for Goose?
Okay, for Goose? No, not me. Come on. Go. Perception. Oh, nat 20.
Well, bomb.
Yeah.
Can't lie. When
The
we
two
get in,
rolls
we
were-
will find out.
It was 23 and 16 were the 2 rolls for Goose.
Okay, Goose kind of spirals up around the spire, and does notice that there are 2 entrances where the bridges once connected, that are now just holes, empty in the space. But they don't see anything of import inside. As they spiral back down to the other side, where the hole on the opposite side is, they think they see something humanoid inside that's like crawling away just into the shadows. But that's all that they could get a glimpse of before it was gone.
Okay.
I'm almost into one of the 2 Roll20s.
Okay.
Are we going to be sneaky about this, or do we want to kind of be loud and... I don't know.
Guys, I sent Goose to do a fly around, and on one of the upper holes where the bridge is used to connect, he definitely saw something crawling away from the light. He didn't know
Yeah.
what, though.
Whatever is here knows that we're here already, just to let you know.
Yeah, we should just stay cautious and stay prepared.
Should we use a light or not? Because I do have the gem of brightness.
Do we need a light right now?
I'm
Because
only
the
thinking.
door hasn't opened.
I'm only thinking if we do want to go in there and they don't like the light, it'd be useful to have.
Have it
Yeah,
ready
well,
at least.
that's I like the idea, but it's we don't know anything yet, so
Okay.
it could have
They-
just been because it noticed us coming that it started crawling away.
I am in now.
Okay, I got into one of them, I think. At least it's showing more stuff than it did last time. So I'm
Mhm.
going to try and get into the second one while that one's loading.
I mean, look, if we need light, I can always just cast daylight when I want. So
Yeah.
I think these are vampires, and the Roll20 crashed again.
Okay, I was wondering why I still couldn't get in. Oh, I hope that this doesn't continue.
It appears to be a host error, so it's purely on them.
Yeah,
Mm.
no, they definitely, when I was logging in before the stream, they said it's like, we know what's happening. We know there's something wrong.
Yeah,
People have told us.
I saw that on
We
it
are
too.
trying.
I don't want to
That's-
like just do it theater of their mind necessarily, because I did a lot of prep work to make those maps.
They're really pretty.
Um,
Well,
I want to-
technically,
I want to be validated, damn it.
you could share your screen and have the map on your screen, and we could watch the stream
Yeah, but then we need
and
to like roll
see.
dice individually.
Yeah.
And
Ooh, mine's up.
okay, it's weird that every time you say that, I like get a little closer to getting in.
I opened up a second page to try and open it up again. It says that hatching dragons are right.
Yeah,
Oh, and I hear music.
I keep getting to a black screen. Like
Maybe
because
they got a
it's
weird server line queue or something.
oh yeah
Maybe
maybe
it's different because you're the DM as well.
yeah
So
Mm.
because I'm not hearing any music yet.
Yep. I can see, I can move, I'm good.
I can fight.
I could cry.
I mean, I could try and just do it like on the DM's screen, which will reveal a lot of stuff, but
I don't watch it on Twitch anyway, because that messes up the regular Roll20.
I'm almost getting in.
Help me, Dr. Zayas.
One of them opened up, but everybody is dark. Oh, now it's light. I think because Mao moved.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
it was
there
dark for
comes
me
the
too, and then I
music.
moved.
I need to... Oh, it actually did find the screen again. That's good.
Nice.
Lost the happy, but the happy's back.
Sadness has resolved. Resume happy.
Of course, the DM's one is not going. Okay, there it is. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're back in. Please don't do that again, Roll20. That took a long time. If that happens again, we might want to consider postponing this session until the next one.
Well,
But for now, we'll keep going. Okay, so Goose did the fly around. You saw the thing. You told everybody. Let's open that door, shall we?
it's not. There's no magic on it.
Oh, yeah. If you want to check the door.
I'll check for traps and being locked.
I think we probably want a flashlight in here. So I'm gonna turn my gem of brightness on, but have it not necessarily painting in yet.
Right. So Mao, you investigate for traps, but you don't really see any.
Yeah, it seems pretty good. Go to open the door.
It does appear to be locked,
Fuck!
which is weird for a ruin.
I swear.
Maybe
they
it's
were
just jam.
locked in, or they're meant to be locked in.
So actually, Chris, DM discretion question. I have the gem on, but can I cover it up until I want to reveal it?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
Okay.
Strobe light it from underneath your cloak.
Well, basically, if it seems like we're gonna be pounced by something, I can just move my cloak, and then it's like, oh, hey, everything can be seen again, and the other thing
You
might
can
be a little
flash him?
surprised. Yeah. I can also do it literal. Yeah, yeah,
I'm so sorry.
it's fine.
So, you go to use your thieves' tools. The lock seems to be very ancient and made out of stone. Your thieves' tools are having a bit of trouble trying to get the tumblers to move in the way that you want. It doesn't succeed this time.
Huh. Well, fuck you.
Boom Crash, you want to help her out here?
Sure. Let's see
I
if
just-
I can do this.
I step back and I just gesture to the door.
Well, I don't think I did very well.
Oh, well, that's sleight of hand.
Oh, it's
It's a-
but it's
It's
a
technically the
dexterity
same.
save. It's the same thing, but I have
Oh.
proficiency, so
Okay. I mean,
that's
if that's the case, then it's actually a bit easier for you. Your thieves' tools are a bit like heavier handed, like they're a thicker rod that you have available.
It's a pickle jar concept. I helped.
Yeah, she also
Mal
kind of loosened it
helped.
for you. So you're actually able to flip the tumbler, and the stone lock, you can hear like a stone rolling away. However, the doorway, which seemed to have like a vague relief set into it, the eyes of a devil begin to flare. Going to need Boom Crash and Mao to make dexterity saving throws.
They're in my range.
They are in your range.
Can I attempt to try and cover Boom Crash?
Okay, what do you want to do? You can also do that. You can give me what action you want to do in response. As you see these lights start glowing in its eyes, they start to flare a bright yellowish white.
I just imagine fire, and I imagine trying to cover.
What do you do? Cover?
Jump and cover Boom
You
Crash.
jump and cover Boom Crash. Boom Crash, what do you do?
I'm going to dive to the side, like off the staircase, and try and duck and hide underneath Goose, where he's sort of chilling right now.
Okay.
So.
Then I'm going to give you guys advantage on your dex saves. If you want, you can re-roll them, since you didn't know whether or not you had advantage.
Alrighty. I mean, I did pretty well with my dex save.
I know you
so.
didn't. You guys are able to dodge out of the way as the eyes point towards one each of you. They shoot out these rays of light, and they seem to touch like the stonework on the ground, and you can see the tiles just start to fade away into dust.
Those goddamn disintegration rays.
It seemed to be very cleverly hidden, as the magic detection didn't pick it up. You try and detect again, looking for this, but you don't sense anything still. The door is also now unlocked.
I would like to go over and like tap the door and then dive off.
Nothing happens.
It's like, okay. It's like a ding-dong and ditch, but I'm slapping stone.
I'm gonna tell Pony to come in last. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna dismount.
Okay.
Well, let's get these doors open.
Alright.
The doors creak open.
I'm gonna turn... Alright, I won't turn on my thing yet. We can still see from the light so far. It's on, but I don't have it revealed yet.
Alright. You look inside. Immediately upon entering, there is a gigantic hole in the floor. You can see that there is also a hole in the ceiling. There is a door immediately to your left, but there are also the stairs and ramps that were in the room last time when you were in Tanagrin's fortress. Those are partially ruined as well, but there does appear to be a second story, as well as multiple floors above that.
Like,
So
I'm gonna send Goose. What do we want to search for first? Down low in the pit or up high on the second floor?
I'm just gonna go to the edge and look over real quick.
You look over into the pit. It's somewhat tall. It's like I'd say about 40 feet down. Make a perception check.
Spit to see how tall it is.
It's about 40 feet down.
can I make a perception check too?
Yeah, sure. And anybody can.
You hear a ow, ew.
Eh.
Who the hell spell me? Was I trying to do while I was in the background here? Oh, I was gonna draw where the hole is in the ceiling. Well, that's fine. We don't need to. So, with your perception, Zumal, so you can't really see much down there. It's very dark. There's no light. Mao, it's also very dark down there. There's no light.
I'm a just announce to the party. I'm taking out my light, so I'm turning on my 30-foot aura.
Okay. Mao, is that 11 technically higher?
For perception?
Yes. Is it natural talent? Double? Do you have expertise?
Hold on one sec. Yeah, because reliable talent would go for that, right?
Yeah. It's okay, Zumal, so you don't need to do the aura. I can just know you have light.
Okay.
It
I
fills...
thought it was cool.
I do not have expertise in perception, so it is a natural one.
Oh, you just have 10?
Yeah,
Alright.
I have proficiency in it.
Alright.
Down.
I was mostly doing this just so that I actually have it out now. So I would be like this, I don't see anything, and then take out the thing. Do we see anything with it on?
Wait a minute. There's no way that you don't have expertise in this somehow.
No, expertise is different.
I know, but you have 0 wisdom and 5 proficiency.
Yeah,
How do you have plus 10?
You can pick the skills from like the beginning to become proficient with, and I think you can add like I'll have to go through it, but it's not. It is for expertise.
Yeah.
There's only 2.
Expertise means you have double proficiency in it, which would mean that you would have plus 10, like it says.
Let me check.
Looks like you have expertise in acrobatics, deception, perception, and stealth.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have expertise in
yes.
it, I believe you can reliable talent it, right?
Yes.
Or is it even just proficiency that you can reliable talent it? I'm not sure. Anywho. If you have expertise, you definitely can. So that is, at minimum, a 20, I believe.
Oh yeah, it is whenever you make an ability check that it lets you add your proficiency bonus.
Okay,
for
so
reliable
it
talent.
doesn't
It's
even
not
need to be
it's just-
expertise.
Yeah.
Either who, a 20, you can actually see that the whole coalesces into a smaller chute at the bottom, and with the faint light now shining from Zumasu's crystal, because it's shedding bright light out to 30, but dim light beyond that, you can see that there's like a smashed giant tablet at the bottom.
Doomslayer.
How deep is it?
About 40 feet.
Mal, what do you see? Do you want me to send Goose down to take a peek?
I relay information that there's something with writing on it below. Or
Okay, Goose goes dive bombing.
reading? I can read? Yes.
Goose, do you want a light? I hold up the gem.
Ah!
Goose can take the light with them. If they want.
Sure. I don't think he has low light vision, so that would make sense.
It would illuminate the entire basement area too.
So Goose goes and flies down there. I guess if they're flying, well, they can't really do it stealthily with a bright light. Okay, so they fly down there, and looking through Goose's eyes, I'm gonna have you make a. So the tablet is smashed. What is the check that I should do for reading or putting together a smashed tablet mentally? I'm gonna say
Intelligence?
wisdom.
What kind of intelligence?
Oh yeah, intelligence.
Intelligence?
Let's just do an intelligence check.
Can we give her advantage by like having her read out what it says and we write it on a piece of paper?
I never said it was written. I said it was a tablet.
Uh-oh. Okay. Well, describing it.
Well, is it broken?
Okay, so even though it is smashed, you're able to make out the unholy symbol of Mephistopheles drawn in blood upon the tablet, but it has since been smashed. You're not sure what might have caused it, though. Your intelligence check.
Well, Mephistopheles, so it's that bad boy.
Yeah, it's that
and
guy from Cats.
I can't really decipher much else.
How far does Mage Challenge reach?
It only reaches 5 pounds, or it only holds
like
like
30 feet.
5 to 10 pounds.
Also,
Yeah.
this thing is about, I should mention, what's the ruler? It's about this long.
Oh, that ain't a little boy.
No.
It's
They're
actually
big.
technically about 20. I didn't realize it was snapping to the centers.
Oh, that's a big boy tablet. I mean, I could technically go down there too. Goose holds a light, I could take a look at it as well since I got these shoes.
I mean, go for it, boyo.
Alright, I'm gonna start walking down the side of the ramp. Turn on my shoes.
Okay. At this point, I'm starting to think I should just take you to the other map. Unless you guys want to do anything else here.
Nope.
Just
Let the-
investigating
let
still.
plot Let the plot advance.
I mean, I can check the door here while all this is happening.
Sure, we can do that.
I'm doing the scene from The Wrong Trousers in Wallace and Gromit, you know.
Yeah, walking
Worry.
down the wall.
Shoop, stoop, stoop.
Alright, Mao, this door looks significantly less elaborate than the front door. It's just a simple wooden door, but it's like rotted away a bit.
So could I like see through cracks in the door at all? Maybe?
Yeah, you can see in a bit. It looks to be a dark, mostly featureless room with a few rotten tables and chairs.
So not much interesting. Open the door.
Okay, you open the door. Just,
Just open it up for the map. Yeah.
yeah. It looks to be a mostly empty room. But you can look around there with a investigation check. Okay, with your check, you do see that there is a little lockbox that has been stashed away beneath what looks like a broken tile in the back of the room.
Ooh, I take it. And I bring it out and I just like have it in my hands in front of Amon.
All right.
At least there's shit here to take.
You hold out the box to Amon.
I take the box, I guess. What's interesting about it?
It's able to be locked. It's not.
While he's holding it, I'm gonna try and unlock it if it is locked.
It is not. You just open it.
I just open it. I'm basically using Amon as a table.
It looks like there's a little, like, tiny golden pitchfork inside. It's jeweled with red.
Yeah, you can hold on to this. I just push it into your arm some more. Enjoy, have fun, not touching that.
Okay.
Nope.
All right, I'm gonna pick my teeth with it. It's a fork.
All right, make a intelligence check, Amon.
It's a golden fork.
Yeah, golden fork.
Intelligence check. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
just to see what's up with it.
Okay.
It's probably worth
Okay, I'm
a
gonna use
few.
my inspiration. Actually, not acrobatics. Inspiration.
I do a backflip and figure it out.
Oh boy, I found a fork. Okay. It's probably worth about, I'd say 400 gold pieces, because it seems to be solid gold.
All right. I guess I'm keeping it.
All yours. Have fun.
Also, it's vaguely under the assumption that it's probably some sort of unholy symbol of the same devil that's here, holding the pitchfork outside.
Yeah.
Anywho, let's go down here. Let me think that the dynamic lighting should be working, so I'll take it. Okay. I brought all of you down so you could see, but yeah, there is a smashed tablet down here that seems to have the same sort of unholy symbol. It's just zoom also down here.
All right. Can I do a religion check on this or anything, or what do you want me to do to see if I can get any more from it?
Yeah, you can certainly try a religion. What might yield more interesting information is a insight check.
Yeah. I do notice that there's a hallway from here, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You're down here.
Okay. So I call up to the other guys. Okay, I can see the tablet pretty well now, guys. There's also a hallway. I'm trying to read the thing a little bit better now. What did I get with a 12?
With a 12, you don't get too much. I don't think you've seen anything really like it.
I'm gonna try and put back together pieces of the tablet. Not like wholly. That big chunk into together, but the other ones I want to start moving together.
Is the blood fresh?
No.
Okay.
The blood's dried as I start picking up the little pieces and trying to smush them together to get a better picture.
They're like, although it's painted in blood, it's actually filling up these grooves cut into the tablet.
So as I pick it up, I realize it's a groove, not a painting.
Yeah, there's also like 3 points on the tablet where it looks like there's a bunch of dried wax where candles have snapped off. Probably from overuse, the wax is just collected there. You can see that there are runes surrounding the outsides of them, but they aren't in any discernible language that you can understand.
Can I just do like a general investigation check to look for like if it was thrown off or if it was smashed from down here? Like, was this its home before or whatever?
Sure, that would be an investigation.
Okay. I'm also going to tell my horse to help start bringing people down if they'd like, so he's going to enter the building and then start flying people down.
I'm allergic to demons.
I only got a 10. I'm just like, tablet broke.
The best you can tell is the fact that it's leaning up against some of these walls. It probably didn't end up like that naturally.
I can't discern much, guys. Like, it just seems like somebody broke the tablet. It wasn't necessarily here this way before. Jump onto Dust Flicker's back if you want an easy way down.
Do we not want to check out the up portion before heading down into the pits of this demon cult?
It's up to you. We can either check up first or down first. I can climb back up if you'd rather.
If I look up the tower, is there anything up there? Like, can Goose also check?
Goose did
Yeah,
not go
Goose
up
can definitely.
before, but they can.
Yeah.
Okay, I just asked Group to drop me the gem first, so I have my gem
Because
back.
remember, the thing that Goose saw was up.
Yeah.
Take you over there.
But we
then.
also don't know where it ran off to.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just say that Goose hands off the gem to me, so I can use it as I'm climbing back up, so I don't get surprised while he can go investigate upwards.
Yeah.
So-
It's he's less likely to draw attention if he's not glowing any more than he already does. So.
Okay.
Yeah, that was mostly just to investigate the other thingy.
Oh, whoops. Guess that's a different... Hold on, I'm mapping.
It's fine. I was say if there's no like doors or anything, then
Okay.
down would be the way to go.
So, Goose, I'm gonna have them go outside, and Boom Crash, you can also go outside because I've layered the second level up here.
Yeah.
Goose flies around into the hole in the ceiling, and yeah, they can see that the stairs continue upward. Otherwise, there's not a ton here. It looks like there's 3 like reliefs on the south wall. They look similar to the ones that were in Tanagrin's like abode on the second level, although they have different what's it called? They're not the same relief, they're just in the same place.
It's a different subject, but the same
Different
style.
different subject. They appear to be showing the 3 spired like image of the temple in the center tablet of this little trifecta here, and the sides seem to show a whole bunch of cultists like worshipping at a horned statue on the left, and then you can see on the right great images of mass sacrifice, again in front of the horned statue. And in the center, you can see that there is, below the temple, taking up most of the image, is a fiery hell, like hellscape filled with demons, that eventually transitions into a like frozen prison of sorts.
Okay. Well, we got some lore, so that's nice. But I call Goose back because if he's not seeing like anything that's alive, then he's not going to be terribly curious, because I'm very curious about where that critter crawled off to.
That was on the next level. There is actually, Jesus Christ, Ellie bringing down the
I
house
figured
by
that
running.
there was more than one but
There
he
is
was going to be.
There is another hole in this ceiling as well. It's more towards the center of the room.
Okay. Then let's go up and up.
Sure. I mean, there's also the stairs. These ones do work. But being able to fly, you can, of course, go up the cool way. I will say that as you go up into this area, it is a much smaller room, hexagonal in shape, and the hole takes up most of the room. There are 2 doors on the east and west sides. This is the story where you would have seen the entrances to the outside, but it looks like there's these doors interposing between you and the rest. You can also see that the hole does still continue above you, and I'm going to have Goose make a perception check from here.
Put myself in the middle of the hole just so I can see stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
So 16?
16.
That's not terrible.
So, with a 16, Goose can perceive various noises up ahead, in the next room above, through the hole. It sounds like a multitude of sounds. There's like a clicking and scrabbling sound. There's like a like he sort of with that sort of weird noise, and then there's also like a and then a lot of like clacking noises. Like
Okay.
it sounds like there's a lot of various things above, and I'm gonna say Goose hasn't gone up there yet, as it seems very obvious that there's creatures up there.
Okay. He's gonna pause and come back down, and I'm gonna deliver the news of there's definitely creatures up there, and there are a lot of them, and they're talking. So we should, if we want to deal down here, then fine, but that is also something that we're gonna have to deal with eventually.
Do you tell me what's up over the thing as I'm coming up? Or wait for me to come up?
Yeah, I'm assuming you were all able to discuss this.
Alright. I mean, we got ways to get up there. We could also enter through the other methods if we use Mr. Horse and other things.
I mean, there's doors too, right?
Yeah.
We'll just lock the door, put something in front of it, and the things can't come out.
There's holes in the ceiling, dude.
Shit.
Yeah, like
They could just jump off.
if they fell through, they would like go straight down to the bottom, because the holes do like go pretty much all the way down and up.
Your call. I'm more interested in the stuff in the basement, but
That's fair. I'm very curious, but I also don't want to.
Did you say there was a way through the outside upwards?
There's like these little balconies here on either side, and those ones do lead to the floor below where all the noise was.
I mean, I could start flying people up, and we start like setting up there and then entering inwards.
I mean, if we want to have conflict with these things, if we want to just avoid it, that is also an
Yeah.
option.
I say just leave it be.
Yeah.
They didn't bother us to begin with, and the thing ran away from us, so they're probably already scared of us anyway.
Or they're laying in wait. So as long as we're aware, though, at least they can't catch us too much by surprise. So
I could also just fly up to the balcony and take a look, and then fly away if something goes.
okay. Or we could deal with it now, so we don't have to worry about it later.
That's kind of how I'm feeling.
It's really an either or: the dark, mysterious tunnel or the place with strange noises. I will say, if you want a bit more information, since I'm assuming you were looking through Goose's eyes as they did their scouting mission,
Yes.
I can have you make a nature check.
Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's give that a shot. However, she is not much of a nature girl, so.
Yeah.
Oh, but apparently.
But a little dirt never hurt nobody. So, from this information, although it was a lot of noises going on at once, it almost sounded like a veritable like pet shop. You could swear you could pick out like animal roars, like squeaking small animals, other snarling things. You're not sure what the clacking was,
Crabs!
or the like buzzing and hissing. You could pick out a lot of like various animals.
Okay, so they were animals, not necessarily like demon hissing.
Yeah, but a lot of them.
Okay, Goosey boy, go back up and get me eyes on that.
So is
Please.
Goose going up, or is Zumasu and Duskflicker going up?
Why not both?
I mean, I would probably go through the balcony because that seemed like you would arrive above them.
Yeah, I just want a clear image of what's going on before I proceed.
Sending stones. I'll hand a sending stone to Boom Crash, and I'll take one, and I'm gonna fly up to the balcony area.
Boom Crash doesn't need a sending stone. Boom Crash is sending Goose with you.
Oh, okay, so we're doing balcony.
So you're
both
going
together.
to the balcony.
All right. I'll get off at the balcony, and then I'll have Dustflicker go down to see if anybody else wants to come up and join.
Okay, I'll reveal the balcony room then. So you go to the balcony room, and
What
that's.
do we say? It takes like 20 seconds to get somebody up and down, or
I mean,
however.
yeah, it doesn't take that long at all.
Okay. I'm just saying, if combat starts in... How long it would take to migrate people is all I'm caring about. So I get up, drop off, Dust Flicker will go down, pick up somebody else.
Yeah. You do see the doors, and if you're able to easily open the doors, you can see that the hole on the other side is the one that Goose flew up through. There's also stairs leading up and down.
I actually cannot see my character anymore.
They are down here.
I think the dynamic lighting is obscuring my guys.
That's... And you try dragging in another copy of you.
Okay, 1 second. Where am I?
I did move you, so... You're, like, further down.
Okay, I'm in the tower now. Which side am I supposed to be on?
Down here.
I didn't see a ping. Okay.
I keep dragging you over, but you keep, like, flinging yourself to the other side of the screen. Or here. Do you see? Did it drag you?
Oh. Oh, okay. I get how
Yeah,
you did this.
I'm not doing it in the central tower.
Okay, that's why I was confused. All right. So we're here. Dust Flicker gonna go get somebody else.
Okay.
Get Pierre over the side.
Okay. So you're just getting everybody.
For now, I guess.
Okay. Is everybody coming?
No.
Okay. I guess
Dust
you're getting
Flicker's just
everybody
kinda
but
making
Mal.
emotion.
We don't even know what's up there. I thought you were just going up to look.
That's what I thought you were doing, but...
Yeah, no, this is an investigation. This is a poke your head in. If you need to run, then you draw whatever's in there back down to us.
All right. I'll look over the edge.
Wires got crossed, apparently.
Just got my feet
So
dangling
there
over
is
the
no
pit, waiting.
edge to look over unless you're going inside of this room.
Okay, so that's like a door then.
Yes, there is
That
a
I go
door.
in to look over.
So you look
Can
over.
I open
you
the
can,
door?
You can, yeah, you can open the door. There's a sudden start as you realize that the hole below you leads down to the rest of your party 2 stories down. But there is also a hole above you. You can hear this noise as well, a cacophony of like animal noises.
And that cacophony is below me.
It is above
One
you.
level, right? Oh, okay. I guess I look upwards then by poking my head through the door.
You can see that the hole does eventually stop. There is a ceiling, like just on whatever the next floor of this building is. The hole stops there. I'm gonna have you make a perception check.
Okay.
Because you are just kind of looking up through a hole. You're mostly seeing ceiling.
I don't hear or see anything.
Well, you hear the noise, but you're just seeing ceiling.
Okay. Are the stairs still working in enough order for me to go up these on the side?
Yeah, they work.
Okay, can I start heading up to the next level then?
Sure. You start heading up the next level. I'm gonna have you, since you had a bad day of your perception check, I'll just do this and have you go over here because this is where it's gonna show up. Dust Flicker's like on the bottom, Goose is like on your shoulder. Okay, now I'll go find the rest of the map.
Okay, this is weird layering, and I'm starting to understand how this works. Oh, that's a lot of things.
Yeah,
That's a lot of things.
You head up into the stairwell, and a giant minotaur skeleton turns its bony head to you, slacks its jaw a bit, and then swipes at you. It's going to get a free attack off before we roll initiative.
Because of that poor roll.
It does completely miss. So you just are like, huh, what are those weird noises? And then a great axe just falls down like right behind you, and you see its like face
Don't
turned
like that.
towards you. So we're gonna roll for a bit of initiative for
Are they taken aback? Okay, I did have the light still technically out. Did that affect them at all?
Yeah, they noticed you.
That's fair. I was trying to see if they like were scared of the light or anything.
No.
Okay.
Alright, I'm also gonna put everybody else in the initiative, but you guys aren't fully aware yet.
Yeah.
I mean, there's an argument to be made that Boom Crash is aware.
I'm gonna have Dust Flicker climb down and start like going crazy. Just be like, somebody. Because he can communicate with me that way.
Alright. Okay, well, Mao technically goes first, but we're gonna skip ahead and say that you guys are surprised. I'm gonna say, what does Goose do in this moment?
Sorry, I was eating an apple. Goose is going to go after the Minotaur who took a swipe at Zumasu and cast Shocking Grasp. And I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp through him.
Alright, yeah, since you were looking through Goose's eyes, you're able to jump on the Minotaur skeleton and cast Shocking Grasp, which is a spell attack.
Yes. So, where am I? Where am I? There you are. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, it's a
Spell attack
huge
spell.
map.
Standard, submit.
Alright, yeah, that's definitely gonna hit. Roll that Shocking Grasp damage.
Okay. So that's 5th level, 11th level, so 3d8.
Right, the Minotaur skeleton takes a little bit of damage. It seems relatively unfazed, but it still takes the full amount. It also can't take reactions, as it's still, like, jerking around from the sudden shock. Anything else for Goose?
Goose is going to squawk at Zoo to run back.
Alright, is Goose gonna move at all? The thing can't make reactions, so...
Okay, yeah. Goose is gonna nope out of there and go down the hole.
Okay,
Back to mommy.
you can go down the hole. Each story of the place, I'm gonna say, is about 30 feet. They're like relatively tall chambers, so Goose can go like 30 feet down, and I'll have them like in this room.
Yeah, perfect.
Cool. In that case, it is this bad boy's turn on the other side. It takes a running leap onto the other side of the room, over the hole, and goes to gore at Zumasu, ramming into you with its horns. And
That does hit.
It does hit. As you're trying to back your way down the stairs, it slams you into the back wall, dealing 9 piercing damage. What does charge do? Oh, if it hits it with a gore attack on the same turn, the target takes an extra 2d8 piercing damage. Well, hold on a second.
Great.
You take 10 extra damage. Then I'm going to need you to make a strength save.
Great. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Okay.
That's better.
You are not knocked prone. Or pushed 10 feet away, which probably would have just knocked you down the stairs. So the Minotaur leaps onto the other side, slams you into the wall with the gore attack. And it doesn't have multi-attack, so it ends its turn here. There is a kobold nearby, like in a bony cage, and it goes, "Yeah, what do you want?" It's like squealing and draconic, but it seems very distressed that the skeleton is on the move. The animals in the room have all started squawking and squealing as well. There's just a whole bunch of random-ass animals stuffed into bone cages around the perimeter of the room. Also, now that your eyes are getting used to it, there's also like a weird magic circle on the north end of this room. Anyway, it's your turn, Zumasu.
Okay, we're having Dust Flicker kind of communicate during the same turn.
Yeah, Dusk Flicker would actually go first.
Okay. Dust Flicker I'd be telling to go route the party and see if he can get anybody to alert them to what's happening, and then probably see if anybody wants to jump in or just immediately fly back up.
Sure, move.
I have another question. This room has no windows, or is there a window on the other floor?
There were exits on the other floor that you guys went in through. There are these just holes in the wall that I put there.
Okay, but the room I'm in, it's completely sealed off.
Completely sealed off, just like Tanagrin's place.
Okay, I was gonna try something silly, but that's not gonna work. Can I do like a perception check on this room to see if I can see anything else? I just want to gather as much information as I can. Nope, I'm still just looking at Minotaur faces.
You're very preoccupied with the sudden influx of combat. You were expecting animals, not dead animals.
Alright,
I'm
gonna take the...
I'll have you move Dusk Flicker, or I can move it for you if you're just going back directly to the party.
Yeah, Dusk Flicker's just going directly to the party for now.
Is there movement speed, fly speed?
60 feet, I think.
Okay.
Pretty far.
So that's about 15. And I'll get you about 2 stories down, so you're like...
Its fly is actually 90, so in one turn, if it uses all of it...
It goes all the way back to the bottom of the building. And lands right near like Amon and Thrazir, who are just like sitting on the porch there. And it starts distressingly clopping its hooves around and bowing its head to get somebody on it. So it's making those gestures. Right, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna just... I'll make my movement out of here. Let me just see. So these are the stairs. I could technically make it outside if I just do full movement, so that's what I'm gonna do. Am I allowed to walk outside and then walk on the side of the tower using my shoes?
I hate that, but yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run from the Minotaur, and then I'm gonna take a step onto the side of the wall, and I can get probably about maybe 10 feet across the entrance, so I'm just gonna chill on the side of the wall.
Okay, I will get one attack on you. The other one can't use its reactions, but one was close enough. And it hits for 16 slashing.
That hurts, okay. But, okay.
It's weird, you guys didn't actually get hit that much in the caverns when you faced Minotaur skeletons. But, it's not your day, I guess. So you run down the stairs, and assuming you, like, went down these stairs, that's the side that they would have come down.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So
I misinterpreted the direction of this thing.
Yeah, these stairs align with, these stairs down there.
That makes sense.
So you can head out the eastern wall, and then start climbing down. That's mostly just...
that's pretty much all I can do.
15 feet, and then like if you're dashing... Yeah, because you didn't disengage.
I'd be dashing.
So you're 15 feet down, and then another 30 feet down. So you're 45 feet down. So I'm gonna put
I'll actually stay... I'll stay kind of relatively, because could the outside see me from this point?
Yeah,
Could they see
probably.
me sticking to the side?
How far down do you want to go, Dan?
Maybe just 15 feet for now.
Okay, then
I'm not
I'll keep you on
entirely
the
sure if I
same
wanna-
level then. But yeah,
if they poke their head out, I might throw something at them.
you can see Dusk Flicker trying to get Amon or Thrazir on their back, so you can probably yell out to them from here.
Okay, guys, there's minotaurs in an awkward kobold and a magic circle up there. I say we probably should clear out the room, but we got methods to do this. I say somebody just takes pork chops flying on the horse and we draw them out.
Fine, I'm coming.
Yeah, actually, Mao should be on the horse.
Agreed.
Fine.
Alright, well, it's the skeleton's turn. This one is going to jump into the hole.
Oh no.
Goose sees a Minotaur skeleton fly past it, and it continues to fall.
I'm gonna pose bad for your knees.
Does it take fall damage?
And it continues to fall.
You have to say, it's like what was the plan here?
It lands like on this ledge down at the bottom area, and it takes some fall damage. I said each room is about 30 feet, so 36, 36, 36, about 9d6 damage.
I kind of wish I could hear the shaking of those.
The shattering of knees.
Move!
Get a spice rack and wiggle it a little.
It takes
It's
30
rattle
damage. It's now almost bloodied, and it turns towards Mao, and it didn't need to use that much movement to get there. So it's gonna leap across here and try and ram into Mao.
Just smash. Fuck.
I heard something. Is everything okay?
It missed. It then proceeds to fall down into this pit as it slips on the edge there. It's gonna need to make a dexterity saving throw to try and prevent this from happening. It does not. It falls.
This is
This
beautiful.
was a bad plan.
You know, they're undead. They're not very smart, so...
What's going on down there, guys?
This guy can finally take reactions. He's going to, well, in layman's terms, use the fucking stairs. He's gonna walk down the stairs.
You learn.
It looks around for Zumasu and can't find him, so it continues to descend these stairs. So it uses most of its turn just like walking down the stairs.
I
Mao,
used what's called a programmer move and stuck to the wall.
Mao, it's your turn.
Can I just like look down? Is it shattered and dead, or?
Make a perception check.
Right, they don't have the gem.
You don't see too much movement down there, but then suddenly something starts shifting, and you can see like its vacant eyes with like two little pinpricks of green light in its sockets looking up at you. It seems
That's fine.
It seems annoyed.
It's like I'm looking down the darkness of the basement stairs with the eyes looking back at me, and it's like, well, no, fuck you. You can stay down there. I'm gonna go up the stairs now.
It starts to patrol off down the hallway. Oh no! Roll20 just kicked me out. At least of one of them.
Oh no!
Fantastic
going-
time for you to be kicked out.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash to the second floor.
Alright, continue to move yourself. I might... I mean, most of the stuff's been revealed. I might just switch it to my DM screen for now.
Is the one over to the right the second layer where the Minotaur is walking
So it
down?
spirals around.
Yeah.
I'll snap you to it. This one is the first floor. This
Okay.
one is the second floor.
Okay.
This one's the third floor. And I'm using European where first is the 0th floor. Now I'm going to try and fix the stream. Just going to switch it to my DM screen, I think. For now, at least. Okay. Just a little unfortunate because I got other things on this page that I wanted. Okay, there we go.
So I think I can dash to the second Minotaur then.
Alright.
And let me attack with the saber.
The lightsaber. Oh, will it deal extra damage first then?
They are undead, so yes.
Does a 20 hit?
A 20 does, in fact, hit.
That's an extra D8 then? Oh, it's included in the thingy? Or...
So I believe it's not. I think you need to deal an extra D8 of damage. Is that D10 for?
I don't know. This is the Sunblade that I literally dropped it in.
Oh, it's probably the D10 is from the because you stat it as a longsword. That is
Oh,
probably
yeah,
the-
it's trying to do versatile damage.
Wait, so do we count the 9 or the 7, technically?
7's radiant.
Well, they're both radiant. One is just if
okay.
you're wielding it with 2 hands.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this is the DM's discretion. If it's a lightsaber, does it make a difference?
I'm gonna say that you're probably wielding it one-handed,
Yeah.
just because you're wielding it as if it was a short sword.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going by you're more skilled with 2 hands accuracy type damage. Okay, we'll deal with that.
Yeah, well, short swords are you can use finesse. Long swords are not finesse weapons.
Here.
Yeah, it's only this bad because I rolled a 1.
Okay. Well, does this look better for you? I mean, not like for a new roll. I'm just saying, like, is this understandable for you?
Radiant. If undead, +8.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, either way, I guess we'll do 15 damage to it. Yeah, unfortunately there's no other enemies around, so it's not a sneak attack, but hey, you still got some good damage off this boy. Anything else for you?
And I bonus action disengage.
Sure. Which way you going?
Down.
You taking the hole? Otherwise known as the speed elevator?
No.
Okay.
Whee!
You run down these stairs and you end up like right here.
Yes.
Right. It's Drazir's turn.
Incoming.
Well, if she's not getting on, then maybe I will just no, you guys can handle this. You're better against undead. I'll just sit out here. Call me if
Should
you
I
need.
teleport upward?
Sorry?
Should I teleport upward? It's I'm asking for the entire group.
It's up to you.
I mean-
You only have one of those uses a day, though.
This
I
thing is
say-
coming down at you.
I say don't bother.
And what am I supposed to do? Because
Maybe
I-
prepare
There's
an
a horse.
action to attack if it comes down. The horse might just go up either way. If nobody does, it's fine.
Yeah,
just
Thrazir
wanted to
was
let you know
gonna
what's
get on the
happening.
horse, but then opted not to.
You could reposition too.
You can also run and jump over that.
Yeah.
It might be a bit risky. Just saying, but it's possible.
no, Mao's in the way, so I'm not gonna do anything. I think I'm just gonna, at best, I'm gonna prepare just oh, I'll do this. I will prepare Path to the Grave. So if something else falls down, it will immediately take a double damage as on the bludgeoning.
Fair.
How's that?
That's fine.
You
You're waiting to see something fall, and you're gonna make it take extra hits.
Yeah, I can make it vulnerable.
all right? You prepare to bless the great fall of the next thing. Boomcrash, it is your turn. Duskflicker is awaiting for somebody to get on them. Zumasu is clinging to the side of the building, and Mao tried running up the
I'm
stairs.
gonna hop on Dustflicker.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna basically treat it like you're his mount for now, since he's intelligent. So, which direction you want to go? You can fly him inside or outside. Got 90 feet for this because that's.
I want to go as close to you as possible. So
So you're probably
Okay,
going
so you'll
up
fly
this
outside the
side.
entrance then, probably.
If
Mhm.
that's the case, then we will have to wait until Duskflicker's turn to do so. So do you want to ready any actions?
I'm going to ready an Eldritch Blast to bump somebody down into the pit.
Okay, you start
So-
charging up your talons as Duskflicker starts to get a running start.
Oh, and 3 different targets as well.
Okay,
So I'm gonna
it-
scatter shot.
Goose also has a turn if you want to Goose to do something. They're currently down on the this level.
Oh, I'm like, I got an idea. Get Goose to draw them in front of the opening. Just have Goose squawk and then kind of float in front of the entrance of the 3rd floor. Is it or 2nd floor?
This is 1, 2, 3.
Because he's already out of their range and they'll probably follow the sound. And then you could shoot them as they appear.
I'm gonna make Goose say, "Down here, ugly. Come and get me."
Down here, ugly. Come and get me. Make an intimidation check
Hey, for me or for Goose?
for Goose.
Yeah. Ugh, intimidation. Oh, this is gonna be adorable.
So, it sounded pretty loud. The skeleton up in the hole upstairs is kind of looking around, trying to figure out where that came from. They aren't that intimidated by Goose, unfortunately. Well, they aren't attracted to Goose to jump in the hole.
That's okay.
Plus, they saw what just happened.
Yeah.
Anywho, it's this guy's turn. It's slapping its great axe against its palm, and it starts going down the stairs as well. It is looking around for the source of the mysterious.
Can I call out to
squawking
it?
Noise. Well,
Come out here, ugly.
I don't know if you know it's there. You're
I
up-
mean, I'd be hearing. If I'm out on the side of the wall, could I hear it coming down the stairs?
Perception check. It'll be difficult. You're on the side of a
Okay.
building about 180 feet up. Not 100.
No.
Pretty sure you're rattling up bones.
30, 30, 30. You're 90 feet up. So, like, yeah. You're, like, normally
I-
6 stories up on the side of a building.
I just figured since it would have been basically on the wall that I'm clinging onto.
Yeah. You do not hear it. It continues to
But I rolled
move.
pretty bad.
Sorry, but I work in a building that's 6 stories up, and I don't think I could hear anything. All right.
Fair enough.
It continues to move down. It doesn't do anything else. Zumasu, it is your turn. You've called to your allies. It looks like Dust Flicker is taking Boom Crash up.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of shenanigans. I said I was 15 feet from the thing. I'm gonna go first 15 feet. I can't. My roll 20 is not working for me at the moment. So I'll just describe what I want to do. I'm 15 feet from the entrance. If I poke my head in, can I see anything? So 15 feet movement
so you
is
go
first
15
look in.
feet up. You don't see anything. I might say you see like the top side of like Minotaur's horns going down some stairs, though it didn't seem to see you.
Okay, 5 more feet to go inwards to see if I see it.
Yeah, it has fully descended the stairs.
Okay, can I make a ranged throwing axe attack at it?
It is on the floor below you now.
Oh, it went all the way down the stairs. So I can't throw anything at it because it's obscured by the doors?
If you move another 15 feet, you probably could.
Okay. I guess I'll do that.
Okay, you move another 15 feet or so towards the stairs and kind of throw it down the stairs. It isn't all the way down the stairs, I guess. So technically, yeah, you can do that. And you said you're not in yet, so I will throw that for you.
Well, that's what I was asking, is if I had to go the 15 feet to get to the door, and then 5 more feet and a few more feet to get inwards, I guess I would be technically in the hallway of that area, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I can't see right now.
Okay. I was like wondering what the hallway had to do with it. A 14. I haven't gotten mostly 20s against these guys. Let me check what their armor class is. Of course, it is opting not to pop up. Seems promising. Oh. Okay, 12. Yeah, I figured. Okay, that is going to hit. I will roll for damage for you.
Smash.
You deal 14 slashing damage, plus 3 radiant damage from your smite, plus 2 cold damage from the dwarven thrower.
Nice.
So it's going to be 19 damage.
Oh, I do. Would I
don't
know this isn't my benefit. Would I still get the radiant damage just if it's a ranged attack?
Oh yeah, I forgot. We established that you don't get the melee damage bonus to the radiant. Yeah, unfortunately. So
I mean, I'm still happy with all that other damage. I'm just trying to be honest in that regard.
I forgot we literally went into that last time because we were trying to figure it out after the stream. Okay. You technically have another attack, and the dwarven thrower returns to your hand after you throw it. So I guess you can throw it again.
I'll swing again then if you're allowing that.
I mean, sure. What the hell?
I
I'll
got
look it up
Tavern
later.
Brawler would just say I'm good at throwing things.
You continue to like boomerang blade this thing and get another hit. This time for 16 damage total. It's now at like half HP. They're all kind of getting down there pretty low.
Alright, I used all my actions, so that's about it.
Dusk Flicker then
Flicker's-
moves.
Dust Flicker is just going to float up, so it's by the doorway, so it's going to be like right here, looking into the hallway where I am, I guess. So if anything comes up, it can shoot.
Dusk Flicker comes all the way up to there. Boom Crash, you look inside, hopping off of Dusk Flicker, but there are no creatures immediately here. Zumasu is throwing his axe down the stairwell.
Do I have movement?
On your next turn?
Okay, yeah.
She doesn't have to hop off yet, then, if she doesn't want to.
Yeah, I guess
'Cause-
technically you wouldn't. Okay.
So for now, she's just on a hovering Pegasus in front of the thing.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, it's one of the Minotaur skeleton's turns. Seeing that it's getting attacked, this guy's gonna shove past his buddy and go up the stairs, and fully engage with Zumasu. And keep like trying to go to the OBS and zoom in on it for the audience, but I'm like, oh, I'm on this screen. Okay.
Would that give Boom Crash her reaction now?
Yeah. I mean, she held it to see an enemy, and this is seeing an enemy. It is only one, so I will assume that you're unloading all of them on the same person if you want to, Boom Crash.
Seems, yeah, let's do that. 2, 3.
That is 3 hits.
Yay. 1, 2, 3.
It's blasted away for 27 damage. It slams into the wall, cracking its rib cage a bit. Ribs fall down, draping from its chest as it continues to move forward towards Zumasu. It doesn't have enough of a charge to move because it was just slammed into a wall, so it just swings its axe in a great downward strike, which completely misses. Nobody uses vertical strikes in fighting games. So, it's done. Mal, it is your turn. You're at the bottom of the staircase. You can hear the sounds of battle coming from up the stairs.
I continue back up the stairs to get to the Minotaur.
Okay, you end up right over here.
Oh, thank you. I was like, how do I get through this without running through the walls every time?
Yeah.
Well, let's attack with the saber again.
You see this guy trying to like go up the stairs, so his back is kind of to you.
Oh. Can I try and shove him off of the,
You can
like
certainly
attack him and push
try.
him off somehow?
It is larger, so it is probably stronger, but you can definitely make that attempt.
If I go for a leg.
Well, the attempt would be an athletics check.
Oh.
I think you're not a pusher.
I'll just
Now.
attack it.
I like
Got it.
I like the enthusiasm, but I don't see it working out.
All right,
18,
an 18 does hit. I will say, since it was not, it's technically sort of engaged with Zumasu, even if it's only like 5 feet away. So I'm gonna say that you can apply sneak attack to this, which is good because there was only +1 for the bonus damage.
+1. So sad.
So 38 damage. This is actually enough to do it. So I will say you slice through its leg with the Sunblade, and it goes
Incoming.
clean through, and it cracks apart and falls down into the hole. Fool of a took!
Yeah.
Anything else?
Continue running up.
Right. Continue to run up the stairs. You are kind of blocked by a miniature tar.
Sorry.
Okay.
I grabbed it, and then you grabbed it, and then I let go.
Oh, hey, Mal. There's also a kobold upstairs.
The fuck? Undead?
I don't know. There's also a magic circle.
I'll threaten this thing.
Alright. Check. This Vizier's turn. Thrazir is clipping his nails outside on the porch there. Amon, it is your turn. A
Alright,
thing
I'm back
did
up.
fall down, but it was already destroyed.
Mm-hmm. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back up and jump to the stairs.
Okay, it's just a little difficult because of the rubble, so I'm gonna have you make a acrobatics check.
Damn it.
I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity save.
That's only 3d6, right? If you fell.
It's 4d6.
4.
So
I don't think
Amon,
he's fallen.
you kind of skid down, and I said that this hole kind of like slopes down a bit, so you kind of skid down that slope about, say, 10 feet. You don't take any damage, so you're actually just there. It's just a little difficult to climb up. You can still use more of your movement to try and get up now.
Actually, the miniature down there is dead, right?
It was actually still alive. It was wandering around.
Pacing.
You know what? Let's. I'll stay at the bottom of the pit. I'm gonna go down.
Okay. After skidding down the pit, you kind of pull a cat and go, "Fuck that! I meant to do that." And you start skidding the rest of the way down. I'll just have you make another acrobatics check to safely descend this very, very steep slope.
You're doing Mario wall jumps.
Well, I do get a +5, so
Oh, +5.
because of climbing and such.
That is
because
true.
Of my glove.
I'll say that you only take a d6 of bludgeoning damage after the total fall, so you only take 2 damage.
So you did the Mario wall jump, but last one you landed on your knees a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You land on your knees and look down the hallway. The Minotaur hears your sudden emergence and spins around towards you. I actually need to put it back in the initiative because I wasn't planning on guys continuing to fight
Sorry.
it.
Sorry.
I believe this one had a 1. So I'm gonna just put it with this other 1 over here.
Bye.
Hey, it's initiative matched just intelligence.
Well, I also just vaguely remembered it because there were 2 1s next to each other. Okay. I think you've moved, like... I guess
Wherever you
I'll
need
say
to
you still have an action.
Okay,
I'll just put him in existence so you can see him.
okay, so he's not next to me though, right? But he's
I'll say
that-
he's about, try and do it in the same direction that the hallway is. He's like 15 feet away from you.
all right. In that case, I guess I will do. I guess I'll do Toll the Dead just to see how if it works or not.
Alrighty.
Because as we know, it generally doesn't work.
Well, it worked this time, and this guy doesn't have all his hit points, so he's going to take the bigger 17 necrotic damage.
You want dead have usually bad wisdom saves?
Ooh. I actually also may have just realized that this guy probably should have taken a bit more damage than he initially did. Anywho,
All day.
because it's bludgeoning damage.
Oh, he's not resistant. Yeah.
No, he's vulnerable.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Either way, you're told the dead clatters in this this skeleton's head, and it starts like rattling its bones a bit as it struggles to move forward towards you. Its bones start like falling apart a bit and rotting. Anything else for your turn?
That's a cool visual.
That's good enough.
Boom Crash, you are currently on your mighty steed.
Can I see this Minotaur? And does he have cover?
No, he's large. You
Oh.
can shoot over Zumasu's head.
Okay, woohoo! Then I'm gonna unload.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast, and all 3 of those hit, even the 12.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Wow.
That's gonna be 26 damage. He blasts into the back wall and is destroyed. Collapses into the
Okay.
ground into a heap.
Okay.
That looks like
I'm
all of
gonna
them.
hop off Dust Flicker then, and I guess I'm. It's Zumasu. Did you see anything else up there? Has
Yeah.
anybody left?
There was a magic circle and a kobold. I think we should probably deal with those things. There was also a bunch of animals in cages.
Okay. I'll go up and see what I can do.
All right.
Make sure
I'll
that's
come and
wrapped
back you up.
Okay, you can use the rest of your movement, and that'll pretty much get you up yon stairs. So I'll just drop you off over there. We'll do a teeny bit of turn order. Zumasu, what are you doing with your turn?
I'm gonna go up the stairs too.
Okay.
So
That's fair. Then I'll just finish off what's going on over here. The skeleton charges at Amon and attempts to gore you with its horns, fighting through your spell. It's like it does get a hit off for 16 piercing, but since it did move at least 10 feet, it's going to deal an extra 2d8.
these things are kind of derpy, but they hit hard.
Yeah. So that's another 6. Total 22. Same as the attack.
Ouch.
And it ends its turn. Mal, what are you doing with your turn? It looks like your friends have gone upstairs.
I think I will continue to pursue whatever they're going after.
Okay, you continue to rush up the stairs.
Let go.
Zir's picking his nails and he's like, perhaps I should see what's going on. Where did Amon go? Is that noise I hear down there? Amon! 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 It is your turn, Amon.
Right. Let's how many okay, so that did a lot of damage. Let's do Total Dead one more time. Because we know it works. You son of a bitch.
That is the highest
Wow.
roll he can get,
Ow.
and I think he needs to get that really to beat you. That or 19, I guess, will beat you.
Mm-hmm. So, you son of a bitch. Alright. In that case, okay, I'm gonna use the spell slot to you know what? No, I'll just stand by.
Just take it. You
Like,
got
it
Death Ward,
happened.
my dude.
Yeah, it happens. This is dice game.
All right.
I hate you so much.
I'm sorry. All right. We're only keeping turn order for the sake of Amon there. So, Boom Crash, you head up the stairs and you see what Zumasu saw earlier, which is a whole bunch of animals in cages, including a kobold that is squealing in Draconic, the corner of the room.
Do we know anybody who speaks Draconic?
I didn't know Abyssal.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go up to this little dude and I'm gonna park my little birdie butt down and kneel down and cast Comprehend Languages.
All right. You begin to, cast your spell as you normally would. I'm just trying to get back into the other Roll20. See if I can fix
It's
it.
faster.
It is faster now?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm probably gonna switch over the stream so I don't have to accidentally reveal things. You got a nice little sneak peek as to what it looks like as I'm frantically clicking around on the screen while everybody's doing stuff.
The one time I wasn't looking at the stream.
It's okay. I didn't actually reveal too much, I don't think. Uh-oh. Doesn't seem to want to. Yes. So, this over, and hopefully that'll just eventually load. So I know it's a black screen right now, but it should, I believe, load eventually. At least we can see the holes, although... Why don't you move your tokens a bit? Okay, I did it. It's fine. Alrighty.
Why did you make me move my token?
Sorry, I was just trying to drag the audience screen over here. Okay, we're back to normal, I think, for now. You cast Comprehend Languages. The kobold is, like, squeaking at you. And eventually it starts to make sense. It says, "Please, help me! Help me! I've been trapped in here for days. They haven't given me much to eat."
I communicate with him. It's like, hey, do you understand common? Like, I'll be happy to let you out, but how do I know I can trust you? What are they trying to do?
I don't know what you're saying. Just let me out, please.
This is the telepathy, so this is
okay.
It's beyond language.
So as you speak into its mind, it starts going, what is that?
This is me. This is me. I don't speak what your language, so we have to use this to communicate.
Are you working for the things?
No, we just came here.
The big bony
We don't like
things
these
captured
powers.
me. Put me in the cage with all these animals.
Do you know why?
No, I've seen them take stuff over to the purple thing. He points towards the magic circle.
Okay, got it. I'm gonna give him some, like, hardtack rations. Say, like, okay, hold on, though.
It starts scarfing down the food. We will progress the turn order a bit. Zumasu arrives. Mao arrives. So the both of you guys are here now.
Who did Kobold?
He says that he and these animals have been here for, like, days. Haven't been given much to eat, and occasionally they take things through to the magic circle and things disappear. That's all I've gotten out of him. I decided to feed him, but I haven't let him or anything else out of cages yet because that seemed ill-advised.
Give him the sending stone and kick him through to see what he sees on the other side.
I say we first, treat him a little more amicably because we want to get whatever info he has, and
Fed him?
we want to dispel that circle probably because it don't look. Am I sensing evil from it? I'm gonna walk over.
You can
to
use
it,
your action to detect divine sense.
Yeah.
Alright.
Why not?
You use your divine
I'm also
sense.
gonna go. By the way,
What are you gonna say?
Anything?
Oh,
I was gonna also just kind of in character shout to everybody. Oh, by the way, was that all the Minotaurs? Where's Amon and Tazir?
I mean, one of them went down to the pit. Like, it
Oh, God.
fell pretty far.
Oh, was that what I heard? Dust Flicker, can you go? I'm just gonna commit to Dust Flicker to go inside and check out what's going on in there.
okay. I'll say Dusk Flicker does fly down, at least to get to the base of the pit. In the meantime, you activate your Divine Sense, pointing it in the direction of the magic circle, and you don't detect anything other than undead within your cone. The same sort of feeling you had before, which is just...
It's not like the animals are undead, right?
You pointed around at the animals, and although they themselves are not registering as undead, everything around them seems to be undead.
Okay, that... I can't get a beat on what this thing does, but still getting the creepy feeling on this tower.
Alright, we will progress.
Fight me.
Alright, it's Mini Tar's turn. Let's do Great Axe. And I've been kicked out of Roll20. That was why the music stopped. Fucking record scratch.
You rolled a 20. It wouldn't make a difference.
Man, I don't know what's been going on with Roll20 because they've been having like problems since last week.
Well, problems after problems. Yeah.
They probably have updated stuff or bought, like, new servers, or they switched hosts.
They said they were phasing out dynamic lighting, so I wonder if that's having something to do with it.
Let's get rid of old code that all the other code is based on top of. Yeah, that sounds right.
I think it's gonna let me back in. It's weird because the DM one went out, but the other one didn't. Okay.
I'm kind of wondering like what their sales pitch is gonna be once the dynamic lighting goes away, because that's kind of the big thing.
Well, they're not phasing it out. They're phasing out the old dynamic lighting to updated dynamic lighting.
Okay. I thought they were just gonna get rid of it all.
No. They just had both of them running at once, which was the old one and the new one at the same time. Because it was hard for people to transition, and some people didn't want to because the updated dynamic lighting wasn't done yet. But now it's done, unquote. So, okay, I'm finally back in. Please, make a Great Axe attack. There he goes. Okay, if a 19 hits you, you take 17 slashing damage.
Thank you so much.
Water. Okay, it swings its Great Axe around and slams into your side. Yeah, we already had Mao move up. Brazier is calling down the hole. There's a pony here if you need help down there, Mr. Amon.
Kinda busy right now.
Let me see if I can help. And he's gonna bonus action to give you advantage on your next thing. And, oh my god. What the hell? No, I just went into Roll20 and looked at my character sheet. It looks very unusual. I don't know if that's the same for anybody else. Okay, it's probably just
Not on mine.
me.
I'm not gonna look into it. That's gonna kick me out.
Right?
I'm doing nothing. I'm standing perfectly still.
Oh.
Do you see it?
Yep, proficiency bonuses.
Oh, yours is on your proficiency bonuses?
They-
Mine's on my saving throws.
Huh. Oh, well, yes.
Oh, is that what you thought proficiency bonuses was?
It says proficiency bonus at the top in that same box, and at the bottom it says saving throws.
Yeah. Just posted an image in the memes of what I'm seeing.
Probably why we got booted, because it's just updated.
Yeah, I think they're just updating or something, because those are like stock HTML5 buttons. Anywho, Zir's gonna do a bonfire underneath the Minotaur skeleton. I remember how it works, so I'm not even gonna try to click through it. Oh, it made the save. It dodged the bonfire that is a DC 19. Okay. Well, Thrazir
Nice.
kind of feels like Amon right now. Amon, it's your turn.
Alright, I got advantage on this fist. Hiya!
Hiya! Natural 20. So you deal maximum damage. which is going to be a d4 plus a d6, so 12 total.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, you deal 12 total damage, which is enough to do this guy in. It jumps out of the way of the bonfire, and then you just kind of like whip kick it into the wall with the whole broad side of your leg slamming its rib cage into the stone, and it tumbles and clatters along the broken tablet down there. That's the last of the Minotaur skeletons.
I guess I'm gonna climb on. Yeah.
Right.
Bring it up. Bring me up. Bring me to your master.
Dusk Flicker nods and flies out of the pit. Thrazir just kind of like says, "Hey, what about me?" And Dusk Flicker kind of like just grabs his scruff and like drags him across to the stairs and then continues their flight up.
Oh, geez.
Thrazir continues to walk up the many flights of stairs until they eventually to you guys. Alrighty, everybody's back.
Yep. All right.
Hey, Amon, you okay there? Well, you look a little beat up. I say that as I have like a little bit of a fat lip from a axe swing.
He fell into the pit.
Oh, I got hit by a giant axe. Those things are dumb as a bag of rocks, but they hit hard. Oh, Boom Crash, can you ask the kobold its name?
Sure.
Not get too attached. Whatever that thing is.
It's a kobold.
I fed it. It's not
It's
whatever.
another potential skull.
I communicate to it as like, hey, what's your name?
I'm Gasseltrap.
Gasseltrap. Okay, I communicate that to the rest of the party. It's like, he speaks Draconic, so the only reason why I can talk to him right now is because of a spell.
That's a dumb
So-
name. Tell him his name is dumb.
Don't be rude. I say we let him out, but we can just tie him up a little bit. I'm going to take up a rope. If we just put him on a leash, it'll be fine, right?
He's a fucking kobold. We don't need to take those kinds of precautions. Like, they're...
I have a question. Okay, I'm gonna do something. While you guys are discussing that, I'm gonna take the giant rat cage. Can I take the cage?
It's like attached to the ground a bit somehow. I guess
It's built up from the ground.
make an investigation check.
Because I'm thinking of just dumping something inside the circle.
I was thinking the same thing. Please do.
Actually, if it's a I'm wondering if we can just take the entire apparatus or somehow.
So you investigate the thing, and it looks kind of securely attached to the ground, almost fused with it in a way.
I mean, guys, we do have another option, and I bring out the cat wand.
I want to see a cat go in a portal.
Yeah, let's try that. Dumps up. Actually, I don't know what that is. I don't think I've ever seen it.
They've
So-
taken it out before.
Haha!
They took it out for the giant thing.
Yeah, we did it once before with the
We
giants.
did use it for the giants.
Okay. Anyway, all right then. Toss it in.
Well, we toss a cat in. Poof, poof, a cat.
Okay,
I love
good.
the icon.
Let's see.
Hell yeah.
You pull out your wand of cat calling, and I believe it was this one that came up.
Oh no!
This is horrible, and I love it.
You
I
summon
grab it and toss it.
Harley Mavison, and it
This
is
is
the
a sad
saddest cat you've ever seen. It is sitting there shivering, looking up at you with its big bulbous eyes. Yeah. It's,
Now, you do the honors.
Yeah, I grabbed it and toss it.
Okay, thank you. It's like no one, everyone's feeling sad for it. Just like no,
No.
don't get distracted.
it
No,
frightens.
it's like I used the wand, so it's y'all's.
It,
Alright.
it
Start
gets
tying up the
frightened
kobold.
by Mao and tries to run away. Mao, you're gonna need an animal handling check.
Oh Christ!
Fuck.
Can it just be a strength
You
check?
don't control
Can I
these
do
cats; they just
acrobatics?
exist.
I
No,
don't
it's
wanna-
animal handling. You're literally trying to handle this animal.
I'm gonna try to do it as well.
You're just scrambling to get the cat. It's gonna fall down the pit.
You chase it around the room for a bit. It gets like severely shocked and spooked by all the animals here, and then eventually runs its way down the stairs and out of sight.
Wow.
I summon another cat.
I'll try it in the portal this time.
Okay.
Let's see which one we get now. I'll do a random side. Okay. Okay. This one has not been named yet. This is
Oh,
the only one that has
a
not been
new
named
one.
yet. Oh, sorry, there's 2 that haven't been named yet.
Well, too late to figure that out. Tossed it to the pit. I mean, into the hole.
A beautiful
Farewell,
Tonkinese appears.
Lucifer.
Lucifer. We're keeping. That's a good one.
I love
It's
it.
Lucy Fur. Yeah.
Yep.
Lucy
Perfect.
Fur.
I've updated on the rollable table as well. I know they don't use this often, but for those that don't know, this is the wand of cat calling that they got in their first dungeon.
It's great.
And they've named almost all of the 9 cats that are randomly summoned from it.
And look, we're in this weird devil, demon kind of culty thing. Lucifer fits into the portal.
You summon
it's a pun.
Lucifer into the portal, and just as briefly as you saw them, they disappear.
Is there like a screaming disintegration type thing, or is it just poof?
I'm gonna have anybody that has Arcana make an Arcana check,
Okay.
which I guess can
Ah.
for Zir technically.
Okay, it's basically just you two then. I got nothing.
Oh, I rolled poorly. Brazier, please don't suck.
Hey, inspiration. Use it now.
The Zir seemed to do pretty good.
It looks like it's just a standard teleportation circle, if aptly colored. It probably
Okay.
teleported somewhere. It seems more permanent than most.
Can I make note of the exact sigils so I can add it to my teleport list?
As Thrazir is investigating it, it actually doesn't seem to have quite the sequence. This sequence is tied specifically to another teleportation circle. It's actually significantly weaker, as it only is a 2-way teleport and not an open communication of anybody can teleport to it.
Got it. Okay.
It's
well,
tied
bummer.
to a specific place. It looks like it used to have a password, but it has been deleted.
I say start interrogating your little friend. I'm going to investigate these animals. Because if he can explain who they were, if it was just the Minotaurs or something else, that'd be great.
He doesn't seem to know very much, honestly.
Did you ask him who were they, if it was just the Minotaurs or if there are other things?
I'll ask him if he saw anything else, but he doesn't know who they were. It's like, hey, Grundlestach, whatever the hell your name is.
Castle Trap.
Gazeltrap, sorry, sweetie. I'm bad with names, and I'm trying to juggle a lot right now. Other than the Minotaurs, is there anything else that came out of this portal, or is there anything else that's going on?
What even captured him?
There were some like shorter skeletons. They captured me. I just saw these weird black tower thing nearby, and they captured me and dragged me here. It's been maybe 2 days, I think. I haven't seen anything else come in or out of the portal other than the skeletons. None of the animals have ever come back.
They probably wouldn't have. Okay. I'm gonna work on unlocking him from his little cage.
Alright. It doesn't look to be a lock, per se. It's just very tightly bound, with, like, these hefty, sinewy ropes. But you're able to chop through it easily enough.
I'm gonna investigate these dang cages, what they're made out of.
Sure.
They seem weird.
It'll be an investigation check. They appear to be made out of bone.
Okay.
You want to free these things?
Maybe let's do a little animal handling on some of these things first, because that's a panther over there.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
a full-size
I'm-
panther.
Everything
I'm
else
not freeing anything else other than the kobold that I can have a conversation with. Everything else is not my monkeys, not my circus.
Mm.
You free
You
the
know what?
kobold.
What is a Kruthik again?
The buggy things that we had to avoid in the
We fought
desert.
like a billion of them. How did you forget?
Yeah.
Trauma memory?
It sounds
Maybe.
familiar.
Sounds familiar.
I have a flashback. Can I attack it and just kill it in the cage?
Yeah, I mean, it's helpless. It looks like a much younger version of the ones that you fought before. You stab it, and it has a familiar gushing goo that comes out.
Ah, good times. Okay, so if we're not going through the portal, I say we just head downstairs. How's that?
I agree. I think let's not go through the portal because we don't know what's on the other side.
So we just let Gazzle Trap go, I guess, for now?
Yeah, he was grabbed by some skeletons, so there's no point in him staying here. So may as well just let him free. So go on, buddy. Good luck. Godspeed.
We might need to help him down since the stairs are out.
Figure it
He's
out. I'm going
fine.
down.
He's fine. It's not our problem. Like, let's just go.
Yeah.
Alright.
We let him out, so yeah.
You guys can take turns on Dust Flicker. I'm gonna just walk down the stairs, go outside, and start walking down the wall.
I'll drag you guys.
Oh, right.
I want to free the weasel before I go.
Okay, you free the weasel.
Does it try and bite him?
Make an animal handling check.
Them to free things.
Eh.
The real question you never asked is what type of weasel? Stoats are really cute.
I'm gonna say it does not bite you. It's fine.
Just a weasel.
It's scared and terrified of you, and as soon as you release it, it like runs off down the stairs. You guys are able to drag Gazzletrap away and release the weasel. And you guys get Gazzletrap to the bottom of the stairs, and he kind of like sneaks around the little ledge here, and he goes like to run away at like breakneck speed, but then he kind of looks back tentatively and just says thank you in Draconic to Boom Crash. And then runs
I
off.
wave at Talon and it's like, hey, bye-bye now.
Right, they're gone.
There's a whole side story involving a weasel and a kobold.
And they go on their own adventure.
Don't tempt me.
Into the pit we go!
Okay, you guys.
We're gonna carefully
we made
do
some
this.
kobold buddies already, so
That's true.
like Boom Crash has been historically nice to kobolds.
To at
In
least one.
fact, we met him.
Maybe not to the other ones that had all the traps in the room, but the other
True.
ones that were.
Oh yeah, no, those guys sucked, but the ones that we did like years ago.
Yeah, it was like the first dungeon.
Yeah,
Oh
they were
yeah.
our buddies. One of them had like a cute little hat.
Memory lane. Okay.
Oh,
I have no such memories.
Yeah, our characters don't know what you guys are talking about.
I don't remember. I think I tried to kill him.
Try and copy
Yes, you
the
did.
animals.
When in doubt, I probably tried to kill them.
yeah. You definitely did. I had to convince you to like be nice to them because maybe they knew their way around.
My old character cannibalized them.
Yes. I do remember that.
That was like the first thing my character did.
Killed. Yeah, he
Yeah,
killed a bunch of stuff and
'cause
then
you
just
used to be a lizard
folk
folk.
ate it. Like, oh.
You guys descend into the pit, taking turns on Dusk Flicker or walking down, whichever. You can see the remains of the Minotaur skeleton, as well as another Minotaur skeleton at the bottom of this pit. It is rather dark and musty down here. There's definitely a strange feeling in the air.
Is it cold? Or is it musky and hot and humid and gross?
You want me to
Kinda-
keep the light on or off?
It's kind of humid and gross.
Ugh.
It is a desert after all.
These things doesn't seem to be afraid of light, so
Turn it off?
Let's turn it off. Yeah.
Okay, we'll turn it off for now. Put it
Okay.
back away.
4 doors. Are we just picking one and going through?
Should we just listen to them first to see if we hear anything?
Sure.
You have probably better perception than I do. I'll give you advantage by helping you out.
Helping by being quiet.
Yeah.
Right. So with your natural 20 on perception, don't hear anything on the other side of the door. You do smell something with that good of a perception, and that smell is the faint smell of ash and soot, probably from a long dead fire.
Oh.
There's also a strange scent of, like, perhaps latent ozone.
Oh God.
Ozone.
What does that mean?
Maybe.
That means they're
Lightning?
zapping. Yeah, they were zapping and shit.
Huh. Alright, we'll check the other doors. Mom with someone over near you.
Me?
Yeah. There's
Okay.
4 doors, you might as well check them all.
Okay, I'm gonna do perception because I'm pretty good at that.
Thrazir starts clipping his other toe nails, the other foot. He makes a big,
I should-
obvious show of it.
I should do it. As long as he's not using his teeth, I'm fine. Anyway,
I used to use the luck dagger for this, but now all I have is this Vorpal blade.
He loses the whole toe in one accidental swoop.
Yeah.
He accidentally
Goodbye,
cuts his toe and he goes, "Oh shit!" and his head pops off.
I got a 13, so it's not that great. But what do I get?
You don't detect anything unusual on the other side of this door. Yeah, no scent,
I got-
no sound.
Okay, this door seems clear. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up.
Okay.
Want me to open it?
I
Let's get
should
the other
note,
door.
I guess, a description of this. I didn't describe some of this place because I was like drinking water and stuff, gathering thoughts.
How dare.
So you're kind of like looking around this place, and besides that door that you did just like look at, these are stone doors, but they're not like huge and heavy. They are just made of stone, and they seem rather featureless.
Are they like slide doors, or am I supposed to like how am I supposed to open it? Can I? Is there
They're on
visible...
they're on a hefty hinge. They do open towards you.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I'm gonna help Aban open this door.
I got a mouse wheel for a second, so I was terrified. The rest of the chamber, sorry, just continuing a bit, it looks like there's bones, like humanoid bones, like embedded in the walls, kind of. They're
Embedded, like, is it like kind of like liquefied melting into it, embedded, or is it like chiseled out and just put in like a shelf type of embed?
Was it like cement made with bones, or is it like it grew?
It's
or
like cement was like rolled in there, and bones were like being
mortar?
revealed through the mortar, almost.
Okay.
So
Okay,
it's
okay.
the Great Wall of China, if we would dug real deep underneath it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Don't know enough about that to validate that.
Yeah.
open in the door?
You guys open the door now that my descripto is done-o. And you open it into a rubble-filled chamber. I say chamber,
Bedroom.
it's more of a room.
But when it
I-
says rubble filled, is it like from the crumbling from the top, or is it like the room just never seems developed, or is it like a rubbish?
There's a bit crumbling from the ceiling, but I can have you make an investigation check to find out more.
Because these small rooms always bother me. Like, what is the purpose of these?
To confuse C.
It did confuse me.
I'm gonna pick up a pebble and throw it and see if I can hit the wall.
This isn't
You
Dark
do.
Souls.
Anything happen?
Yeah,
Um,
nothing
Just bounce off the
happens.
wall.
Okay.
You okay, Boom Crash?
No, it's I lost vision, so I'm gonna try and drag in another
yeah,
boom
dragon
crash.
another Boom Crash.
Ooh. Where are you?
Did the pebble just bounce against the wall? No reaction or anything?
Yeah, nothing happens.
Okay, seems like a clear room. Let's keep on. I'm gonna listen to this door.
Can you still
No.
see nothing? Okay. Let me try and...
I'm gonna refresh. So let me see if I can fix it on my end.
Yeah. Just checking your dynamic lighting settings, and they should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Mao pinged, and Zamasu said he's checking out that one.
We're doing opposite doors right now.
Okay.
Yep. I did bad, she did well.
Okay, yeah, I see that now. So, Zamasu, you don't really sense anything on the other side of this door. It's just another stone door. looks like the last one. Mao, same description, but you do feel a coldness of this stone that is colder than the walls around it.
Okay, so far it seems like the one at the end has something intelligent beyond it, and this one's just very cold.
This one seems fine. I'm gonna open it. I opened this door.
Skeletons pile out and volunteer.
Right, I'm going to need you to
Skeletons.
look at the other side of the door because you opened it normally. On the other side of the door, you see a giant frozen hunk of ice sitting on a stone block.
What the fuck is that?
It's got a bunch of like shards like splintering off of it, but it is kind of unusual because you are in a desert.
I take out my gem to turn on the light to see if that helps seeing it.
Yeah, looking over your shoulder, I think I'm gonna open up this one, being like, oh, it's probably just a cold thing like that. Over here too.
Should I make an investigation check real quick or perception for these gems?
Yeah, since you have light, you can definitely make a perception check.
Yay. It's just a weird thing.
Yeah, it's just a weird hunk of ice.
It's like the Balrog. The fuck is this here?
Mao, do you
There's
want
two
to
weird
make
ice things here, guys.
a new perception check, Mao?
Oh, sure.
Also, Boom Crash, did that fix your lighting?
Yes, it did.
Okay, good. I always worry
I don't
when it's
wanna be
lighting because I
satisfied
worry
with
that
a
it's my
weird
fault. Okay, Mao, you can see quite clearly that there is something embedded in the ice, and it has a humanoid shape. It is resting, almost silent, just on its back as if it's asleep, but completely frozen in this ice block.
Does it have, I don't know, fiendish features, or is it just a human?
Medicine check, a little difficult.
The thing I'm bad at. Yeah, nah, fuck this.
Can't really tell. You don't see any horns or anything,
Yeah, dead things.
but it's definitely humanoid inside.
I'm gonna be risky and kind of do an investigation on this instead with my light. And be like, this thing is weird. I can't tell what's inside of it.
Just don't touch it.
Your investigation definitely looks like something froze this intentionally. The way it splays out with the shards of ice, it was probably some sort of freezing spell.
I mean, we can try and melt it, but if it's gonna be like that Balrog sitting in the lava, then there's no point.
Wait a minute. Didn't Tanagrim use ice magic stuff?
She had storm stuff, I thought. Did she have ice?
I feel like she had ice stuff.
I can't remember. I just try to avoid her. You guys
Blue.
were the ones that hung out with her more.
Shrug. Makes me think more about the Balrog more than anything else, which...
Well, I'm only
Of
putting that
course
together
it's one
because
of
if you were smelling electricity stuff, storm stuff from the other room.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, if she's a powerful enough wizard to cast maybe a freeze spell or something, I don't know. I don't know what magic does.
She seems too prissy and like she wouldn't want to leave her tower with all of her like concubines and fancy people and food.
Well, we heard there was a teleportation circle.
Oh, between the
Maybe it would have been worth checking out, but let's, you want to open the door, check it for traps first?
I'll check. Yeah, I'll check. Besides, why would you want to teleport into the portal to go back to see Tanagrin?
I don't know. Maybe she just gets the food and supplies from this area. I have no idea.
Are there any traps on this door, DM?
Do not sense any. No.
I will carefully open the door.
Okay. You open the stone door and look inside. And I'll describe the room briefly before I open the door. This room reeks of burnt soot and ash. You can see that the room is blackened with scorch marks. Flanking the room are two pairs of bookcases that are completely scorched. The back end of the room has a large burnt-out desk upon which is laying the corpse of a humanoid that is resting in a stone chair. It is like fallen on top of the desk and has a knife sticking out of its back. Flanking this are two suits of armor, which suddenly flicker to life, filling with like this red, like billowing smoke, and then they pull swords out of their sheaths and go on the offensive. Let's roll for initiative.
Awesome.
I'm tempted to like just close the door and be like, nah, we don't need to be here. Sorry, Boom Crash. All these wonderful books have been scorched.
Oh, that's so tragic. So sad. Do you want me to scorch it more?
I'm done with fire.
Are those war forges?
There's something. There's fire in them, though. I don't think they're gonna like this.
Now
what
you
kind
have
of check is for that?
you have the initiative. I'll let you make checks on your turns.
Okay.
I don't know what you are. I'm just gonna attack with the lightsaber, I guess, because it's the only thing I can think of. So I'll dash in and strike at this.
Now you've turned off your targeting computer. Is something wrong?
Don't. Don't.
Okay. Even without the targeting computer, that is a hit.
Advantage and technically first on attack. So crit.
Yeah, it certainly is. Oh man, the buttons on the NPC things are weirded out too. Can't wait until Roll20 fixes this. Okay, trying to navigate this new sheet.
So is it just it's max damage? So this is a different weapon though.
Yeah, this is a new weapon for you. So that's gonna be. It is not undead.
Okay.
It is the full radiant damage, which for you is D8 plus 4 plus 2, so 14, and then
42 sneak attack.
it was not unaware of you. It was not
Okay.
surprised. But it is the first round, so I believe you just had advantage on the attack. So I think you just roll normally, I think. Yeah, I don't think it's a crit. I think you just roll normally because I wasn't surprised. And I don't think you add the sneak attack damage because I wasn't surprised. So it's 10 radiant damage.
Cool.
Sorry. These things are just jolted awake when the door is open. They did not need surprise or anything.
Right. It's not surprised, so it wouldn't be a critical hit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Anything else for you?
Bonus action disengage to leave room for everyone else?
Sure.
Squeeze myself into the ice pit.
Alright, you rush in and swipe at it with your blade. It deals a minor amount of damage as it swipes back towards you. It definitely has some sort of magical protections as your blade passes through them to hit at its armor.
This isn't gonna be fun.
Okay.
Good luck, don't get hit.
Dust Flicker goes on their turn. So Thrazir's turn. Oh, sorry, put away the Vorpal blade. Are we doing something fun today?
You should take the Vorpal blade back out. You should take it back out.
There's weird guys coming in this other room.
I am not proficient with that. Do not be silly. Alright, let me see here. What can
How do
Thrazir
you
do?
feel about a rental agreement?
So, are you experiencing debt?
Wow.
He's gonna shoot a ray of gold out at this guy since he has plenty of spell points here. So let's just do a spell attack. Yeet! Plus 9. Plenty that's gonna hit, so he's gonna deal 2d8s of radiant damage. And you guys have advantage on it. On the next... Oh no, wait. It has disadvantage on its next attack. Figured it out. Okay, that's fine. I done. Let's move on to... Oh, it's his turn. The Helmed Horror, as it were, steps, and as it steps, it kind of like starts floating up in the air a bit. It's hovering like a foot off the ground as it flies towards Zumasu. And it's gonna swing 2 attacks. One of those is gonna hit you, Zumasu. For 11 damage.
Ow.
These guys do have shields, so it is the one-handed one. But he's done. Okay. There's not that much room here, so this guy kind of is gonna just go over to the side of the door and hide a bit. Hold his action. Zumasu, it is your turn. There's one in the doorway.
So the doorway is like 5 feet. Is the hallway technically 10 feet?
The hallway is technically 10 feet, so he's like... Eh.
Alright, I don't rude for him to just stand there. I'm gonna actually try and... Okay, I'm gonna do an improvised weapon attack to attack and then grapple. So we'll just do this as a little hammer attack. A shield bashy thing. That hits.
It does.
Alright, so first the little bashy bash. It would just be the... Well, actually, I guess it would be that. The hammer D4? Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, I guess it would technically be that because it's a melee attack.
Yeah, and it does the radiant damage, so... That's gonna do...
That's a pretty good for a thing. And then I'm gonna see if I can get the grapple, so that's a athletic thing.
Sure.
Alright, that's pretty good. Let's see how he does.
Pretty bad. You manage to grapple the horror. As it reaches through the door, you kind of like pull its arm through and then smash it with your shield, and there's like a flicker of electricity going through it.
Okay, I can move this asshole. So I'm gonna use my movement to move it, and then I'm gonna attack it normally. So I'm gonna pull it out here.
Right, you pull it through.
And now I'm attacking it with my my second attack will be the special axe.
Right, you pull out your axe and start slamming it into this thing's hefty, enchanted, ensorcelled armor. That's gonna hit.
11 sessions. That's a lot of damage.
That is 25 damage, if my math is correct.
That's a lot of damage.
As you start ripping into it, yeah, it's starting to fall apart. You can see the magic's having trouble keeping the armor in place. It starts like floating away a bit.
Can I do an insight or what perception to figure out what this thing is, other than the magical armor?
It would definitely need to be an Arcana check.
I don't know that. So would it just be...
It would be very difficult for you, but you can try. Alright.
I heard stories of these.
You have heard stories of these. In fact, it's a rather known fact that a lot of higher-ups in Allure actually protect their, fucking valuables and stuff with helmed horrors, as they are created strictly through magic. You also know that they specifically are programmed to be immune to certain spells. They're basically anti-magic creatures.
Are they immune to dispel?
That you don't know.
I just let them know. So these are the weird things the rich folks use to defend their homes. They're kind of like magical armor things.
Amon, it's your turn.
If magic won't work, then...
I mean, certain spells, I don't think you can dispel them per se necessarily, but you could probably do regular damage. Possibly?
Amon, you slap it with your hand, it hurts. You tighten your fist and you kind of like get into its armor and start tearing away at it, and that is going to hit for 4 bludgeoning damage, which is enough to do it in. Your fists are magic, right?
No, actually, not yet.
Ooh. Actually, hold on.
So 2, and then the
Does it have resistance to regular damage?
Okay, it has resistance to damage, so you're still going to deal half, and you still deal the... it's actually immune to necrotic, so it is still alive.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use the bonus action to
Key point?
flurry of blows. Actually, just let's do the one more. I'm not gonna do flurry of blows. Just one more attack. Does that work?
Well, do you have an extra attack normally? Because you did 2 already.
Right. You know what? You're right. I screwed that up. So let's just spend the key point and just say this works, since I rolled the dice for it.
Okay. The third attack does not hit, even with flanking.
I need to keep track of my attacks better. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, it does get confusing.
They have like 18 AC then, right?
They have 20.
Okay.
They are plate armor, and they have shields.
Fair enough. They're like me.
Boom Crash, it is your turn. Zumos is kind of crowding the hallway here, but I mean they're still visible.
I mean, I guess I'll unload and see what happens. So the one that I can see, Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
None of those are gonna hit.
Yeah, none of those are gonna hit.
Okay. Can I do an Arcana check? And oh no, Zoo got a natural 20.
Zoo
so
got
never mind.
pretty much everything you need to know about helmed horrors. Almost everything. Goose can do something if they want.
Nope, Goose is gonna stay right the fuck back here because these things are big and scary.
Okay, Mao, it is your turn. There is one helmed horror clinging on to dear life outside.
Bonus action hide, just so I can get the advantage?
You duck inside the doorway and make a stealth check. It's just a formality, really.
26.
Right, you jump out. Oh, you're attacking this guy. That's fine.
Wait, where's the other one?
There's one right there.
Oh, I was on top of him.
Yeah, he was right in front of you.
Sure, yeah, I'll kill that one instead. Thanks.
You leap out from behind the door and just barely enough to get a good sunblade hit in. It goes straight through its chest. It makes the lightsaber clattering noise, and you overkill it by at least 30.
Good.
The magic fades from it, and it clatters to the ground. Just a useless suit of armor.
Let's reposition into the other one to go attack the other one.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you can move if you'd like. Rush into the room. As you do, it uses its readied attack to swipe at you. And it hits for 12 slashing damage.
Dodge.
Alright, as it swipes at you, you manage to jump out of the way just a little bit, and you only get nicked on the back of your leg. It's Thrazir's turn. Oh, there's more, isn't there? So, it's used its reaction. I'm just gonna... hello. I'm gonna come in here. I'll duck over here so I'm not standing on the desk. And we'll bonfire it. And he's going to do a little dex save. And... Right, it does not succeed at the save, and it is not immune to fire, so it's going to take damage.
Oh. Huh.
I actually thought it would be, so
I
that's
thought
why I
it
was
would
checking.
be immune to fire too, since there's fire inside of it.
Maybe it just disrupts its magical energy.
It's just like a red mist within it. It's not actually fire. Oh, I'm surprised that worked myself. Guess I don't mind. Oh, here it comes. And it floats over to Mao and starts swinging its longsword around. One at Mao, one at Thrazir. I think both of those hit each of you, so 6 to Mao, 7 to Thrazir. Ugh! Sumalsu, it's your turn.
Swiggity swooty. Can I attack that booty?
I flank that booty.
Getting my flanking, getting a melee attack, and I just gonna hit this guy. Is that gonna hit?
That
If it's
is-
a 20 with the flanking?
That is just barely going to hit with the flanking, yes.
Whack!
Alright.
Second attack. That does not hit.
That does not.
I'll take another scooch a little bit more forward to give somebody else a little bit more space, and that's it.
Alright, you leap onto the desk and start fighting from up there. I know it's hard to see, but there is a desk there.
Oh.
Amon, it is your turn.
All right. I think what I'm gonna do is let's do Shield of Faith onto Mao, so +2 AC. And since I think I'm just gonna keep on punching.
How long does that last?
10 minutes.
A little bit of time.
And then I'm just gonna do a second attack, and that'll be it.
We still did death ward.
Well,
on us,
you already used your bonus action to.
Right. God, I am not keeping track of this well. Sorry about that. It's
Oh,
great.
I thought monks just got a second attack.
They have to use their bonus action, or they can use a bonus action to spend a key point to do flurry, which gives them 2 extra attacks. It's very weirdly worded.
Also, I need to be like level 5 monk in order to get native attacks of 2 attacks natively. So
Oh,
it's just me being confused. Don't worry about it.
Boom Crash, it is your turn. It is very crowded in the room ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit closer,
Sure.
and try 3 more Eldritch Blasts. That's all I got, and that gives me 3 chances to hit. None of them hit.
None of them hit. It looks like they're
Wow.
actually kind of connecting, but they're actually not doing anything.
Oh, because of magic. And
Uh-oh.
It is immune to force damage.
Motherforker. Okay, yeah.
Bizarre, which is really weird.
It's one of the few things that is. Right. Now, it's your turn. You have a Shield of Faith that is giving you +2 to your AC.
We also still have like the death ward on us too, don't we?
yeah.
The tokens are different, so.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh yeah, because we've been changing maps, I haven't kept it on me.
It's fine.
Attack. Need to make an easier button instead of my character.
Oh wait, that's Death Zone. Where's the Death Ward?
Well, that's what the icon is called.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't have anything to do with it. It just is a descriptor. That does hit with your Sunblade. You do like a Anakin Obi-Wan spin, and do connect this time for 38 damage. And you slice it in half, and it falls to the floor, destroyed.
I would like my sunblade to make wub wub noises. Wub, wub.
How are you liking
So
that sword
you and
now?
me both have dubstep like attacks.
Yes, I have the glow stick, and then you have like the.
Oh my
beam.
god!
Yeah, Boom Crash like goes,
Great party.
and then Mao goes.
I turn on my little gem and just start covering it up and uncovering it strobe light style.
Amon just standing there watching us all.
I hate your idol concerts.
Alrighty.
Well, the room's clear.
Sure.
Shall we play with the dead guy?
I get off the desk and I'm like, I'm sorry, Mr. Dead Body. Let me see what your deal is. Investigation.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dead Body. Didn't mean to ignore you.
Has a knife in his back,
Right.
which I should remove.
So, from your investigation check, this dude does seem to have a knife in his back. Seems to be the cause of death. You also note that it looks like he might have been in the middle of writing something, though everything on the desk is scorched. There are other shelves in the desk, like drawers beneath it, that don't look like they were as scorched. Furthermore, something is unusual to you about the placement of the knife in his back.
I guess I investigate the knife closer to see where it's stabbed.
Make an insight check.
I think it's weird. He's up against the wall.
That's actually
Oh,
what
he
it was
was-
going for, yeah.
Okay, he was killed by somebody who was close to him then.
Or maybe there's something behind him, like another
I'm
room.
close.
Well, it's just
either
a big stone chair.
either something got the drop on him or somebody betrayed him type splicing.
I'm
that-
saying that there's a secret door somewhere.
I was saying that somebody betrayed him. Okay, let's examine this door. Can we do a
Right.
knock check?
No. I want to put a bet down. 50
Oh, bet?
platinum pieces.
Okay, guys, I have an idea. What if I rip off his head so I can talk to it later?
Yeah, I was actually about
Sure.
to
Wait a
suggest
minute,
that.
wait a minute. Amon, I understand that you are able to do this thing, but what was this about a bet?
50
Now
platinum
what's
pieces
the
that there's a hidden door behind the throne thing.
And what does the other one think?
I think he was just betrayed.
Okay, I can do this. I'll facilitate.
Wait, what?
Everyone hand me 50 gold pieces, each of you.
I said platinum.
Oh, platinum pieces.
But they
I'm
didn't.
I know that.
I think it's just me versus Mal.
All right.
I guess so, Mal. Let's do this then.
This is actually what? Okay.
Brazier
I'm
takes
giving-
your 50 platinum pieces each.
Okay.
All right. House has the pot.
Okay, let's examine this wall then. He's sitting in a chair, right?
Yeah,
I guess I start pushing the chair out of the way.
it does not move. It is made out of stone.
I'm going to investigate the chair further to see if there's any seams.
Come on, you can
anything.
take the head right now if you want, but
I'm gonna
might-
try really hard and God of War this and break the head off the neck.
We have somebody with a lightsaber. It could easily be sliced off.
Sunblade.
The
Zimosu,
other one's copyrighted.
Blade is not a fun blade, all right? Let me have this.
after Amon cracks
Okay.
the head off of the body, Zimosu, you start feeling around this stone chair. It looks very flush with the wall for something that would theoretically be sitting there. It looks like this was almost carved to be a part of the wall. You also note that there seems to be a strange square-shaped seam in the head of the chair. It looks
A
like
button.
there is either a 3-foot by 3-foot square button, or perhaps the seam of like a opening.
I'm just gonna investigate the desk.
Can I just start jimmying it with like a crowbar? Poking at it, see if it pushes in or if I can like open it.
Sure, make a sleight of hand check.
I wanted an athletics. I think for some reason I have sleight of hand ranks and I don't know why.
I think you might
No, I
just
don't.
have.
Never mind.
Oh, well then
Never mind.
You start trying to shimmy the crowbar in there, but it's a little too tight. Mao, you investigate the drawers, and you start pulling some things out. It looks like there's actually some papers in here, including a sealed scroll case. You can also find
I hand that over to Boom Crash.
you can also
I
find
have to take it.
a few gold pieces.
I pocket those.
It's not a ton. It's just like 200 gold pieces.
It's just like fucking.
Pocket
I just
change,
take
really.
the drawer out and put it onto the desk.
More than peasants making a few months of pay.
But not
But
like
nothing to
adventure
adventures.
tier, yeah. It's somewhere in the middle. Like a temple's religious coffers or something.
Hmm.
Let's see. In addition,
Alms for the poor.
you do find that there is a lever underneath the desk. It is like
Okay.
up towards the. It's on the bottom of the top panel of the desk.
Hey Zamosu.
Yeah, as I'm trying to like rip open this thing. This thing's
Hey.
gotta lead somewhere.
Hey
Yeah.
Zamosu, look.
Yeah, what? Oh.
I hit it.
Pull the lever. Zimasu, make a dexterity save. No, I'm just kidding.
The thing smashes me in the face.
Kind of. The stone seam indents, and then it slides downward, revealing that there is a small chamber beyond. You need to like scramble through this 3-foot square opening, though.
I just put my arms are crossed and I put my hand out to Thrazier.
Oh yes.
guess
Sorry,
I
I was
used-
getting a little attached to it. And he hands you 100 platinum pieces.
Hell
I've taken off it from my inventory. Well,
yeah.
what? Okay, I turned this to you. What happens if he was both betrayed and there was a passage?
Well, the house keeps it then.
Whoa.
What?
So maybe Zuzu don't.
I don't make
bet?
the rules.
Who made these rules?
You did.
I never said what? No, if neither of us win, or if both of us win, then we don't give up any money.
I
Why do you keep it?
Listen. The fifth
I'm
rule
a
of
try-
acquisition. No.
Guys, you gave him money, not for goods. Of course he's gonna want to keep it.
I would try.
These
Okay,
people
can
are
I
new
actually
to this,
fit? Or am
aren't
I
they?
too big?
You're a little too big, but you can still manage to get through. I'm
I'm
on
gonna wait on this.
I'm on
I'm gonna be like,
scramble
guys,
stir while you guys are arguing about your pay,
Mm.
and Amon, you step into this chamber, and it has a solid gold statue of the same demon that you saw outside, although it's rendered with a lot more detail. It's got like rippling muscles, and you can see its ibex horns clearly. It's got like a little smirk featuring like these fanged teeth, and it has a little tiny
Is it
goatee.
not the Indiana Jones, like Temple of Doom or whatever type thing going on, or like I to swap it out, or is it just a statue, just in a storage shed
Now,
type of deal?
I say it's a statue. It's not an idol. It's like a about 7 feet tall.
Oh, so
What's
swishing
the
it
weight
through
limit
the thing.
on the hole? And is it solid?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Make an investigation.
Mao, I help Mao through the thing.
No, why?
Go get the statue.
Push her through.
Don't. Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. Could be important.
First thing I try to do this. I try to push the statue to see if it's covering up anything. How about that?
You push the statue, and it does actually squeak aside, revealing that there is a small compartment underneath its base.
Gods.
Nice.
Good
All
instinct.
right, so now you stick your hand in there.
Fuck
He
you.
did the
Yes,
grunt
I'll do,
work.
but fuck you.
All right.
Non-dominant hand. Non-dominant hand.
Yes.
Or I mean, you have threes tools. You can have a poker and stuff. You could do an investigation with those.
Right. You put your hand into the hole, and
If it gets cut off, I'm turning into Luke.
I was going to ask a much more horrible question. Is it wet?
Oh.
nothing happens. Nothing bad anyway. But you're able to fumble around, and you see a strip of parchment, and it seems to have these diagrams upon it. And I'm gonna have you make an insight check.
Wow.
Recognize
All
it
right. Who needs
instantaneously.
inspiration?
It appears to be a sketch diagram of a very particular looking puzzle box.
Oh no.
It looks like they were tracking its whereabouts in the margin notes. Looks like it's been moved all around Sargon.
This isn't good.
Is it? Wait, metagame for a second. Is that the puzzle box now helps steal?
That's the
Yeah.
one she helped steal that got in Flickwhisker's hands. They were sent there by the higher-ups in the Vintners Guild.
So we don't know this. So Mao knows this.
Mao
Okay.
knows this. To you guys, it's just a strange diagram of a box that has like various
Oh,
moving
what'd
parts.
you find underneath the statue, guys?
I helped steal this a while ago.
Steal what?
Oh, great! So we have it. So we
And-
kind of know what's going on then.
And then I lost it when the Red Raven chased me down.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you know, it wasn't my best moment. I wasted the Rod of Immovability too to get away.
Wait. But what do you mean? Like, okay, so you found I found a picture underneath the statue in this weird temple. That's an item you tried to steal from somewhere.
It's a Hellraiser box. If you want like a visual, just imagine Hellraiser and imagine a pretty little cube.
So they stole the demon puzzle box, but who has it now?
I don't know. All I know is that a person who worked for the Minnows, which is technically part of the Vintners, ended up getting it, and I couldn't get it back. And we all know who runs the Vintners, and
So-
we know that he has connections with devils.
So does the Red Raven or the Vintners have it right now?
Definitely the vendors, not the Red Raven.
Oh, that's probably bad then if they're dealing with an evil temple like this, isn't it?
Unless they have it here, which could make it easy for us, or not. I don't know.
Where do you think that portal leads? Maybe that's related to either the Vintners or, dare I say, a door?
Yeah, I mean, they're somehow connected.
You want to check and see if there's anything else in the compartment or anything?
What, you want me to shove my head in there too? It's gonna close on me.
I mean, here. I pass you a crowbar and I pass you the gemstone. That might help you take a poke.
I'm gonna help him on.
Fine.
Try and push the statue a bit more. See if we can kind of wiggle.
I mean, again, you could use the portable hole and push the statue in for now.
Just drop the portable hole and squeeze it underneath, and it falls in. And we fall in because it's big.
I was thinking you put it over its top, like a sheet, and it would just get sucked up, and then you tilt it.
Put it on the surface. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Wait, if you put a portable hole on a sheet, does that count?
On a sheet?
So it needs to be a wall or a floor.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
This.
Well,
I mean, I'm not gonna say you can't do that. It would just take up a lot of the space in your hole.
I think the two of us can push it a little bit more to see if there's anything else hidden.
All right, you go in. As long as you go in,
Oh, why? Why are these Why are you doing this to me?
because you're the one that's good at it.
yeah,
Okay, you want
We
me to
also-
do it? I'll do it. Okay,
that happened.
I'm just gonna do it.
Just help push so I can get in, so it doesn't seal up on top of me at least.
All right, I'm pushing it.
Push it, and I mean, it's all the way off of the compartment. There's not much to the compartment. It's about a foot by a foot by a foot,
Oh, okay.
and that was
there
the only
wasn't
thing
much
that
else.
was left inside.
Alright, well, let's get out. Maybe there's more information in the desk or stuff. Obviously, someone tried to destroy something here. Maybe talk to your dead man.
Oh, that's gonna take the next day. So because I didn't think I'll be doing so many interviews.
Does anybody use Boomcrash? Do you happen to have mending or anything? Don't know if you have that spell.
Maybe. Hold on.
We could maybe take a look and see if any of the stuff is repairable. Can I start sorting through and looking for anything that isn't completely burnt to a crisp?
I mean,
I do have mending.
That's not how mending works. The mending is basically glue.
Yeah, and it's mundane items only.
it's not gonna work for ink
Hmm.
Like,
Um,
pages, but not the stuff on the pages.
yeah, mending is Scotch tape essentially.
Oh, I didn't know if it could repair a book that was burnt.
No,
okay.
yeah,
A single
work.
break or tear.
yeah.
So it's like if you
Scorched to a
ripped your
trip is
crotch,
a little
but
beyond a simple rip or tear. There was unscorched stuff that you did find in the desk drawers.
Yes.
So I guess let's start looking at those scrolls and stuff. I'll help Boomcrash with that, I guess.
yeah.
The dagger from the dead guy.
Sure, you pull it out. It doesn't look particularly valuable.
Okay.
It's just a dagger. You find that in that scroll case, if you pop that open, you can find inside a letter that's been sealed with wax.
I look at the seal. Is it anything I recognize?
It is the sigil of Mephistopheles.
I open the letter.
Peel the wax and unroll the scroll, as it were. It's a short thing, and it says, in common, it says, "Our actions here have been disrupted by the attention of a creature that has ascended from deep below. The ritual cannot be completed as planned, and all our resources are kept attempting to keep it at bay. We can only hope this letter reaches you with haste. This messenger walked back 3 times to reach Temple DCH to speak with," and then it's just a bunch of garbled letters.
CH. We gotta write that down.
CC.
I will put it in the Dorkvision
Oh,
chat.
please, thank you. I literally was just trying to type it and I only got half of it, and my
I'll
it's so
also
bad.
put it in the
Just
notes.
stooped by attention of creature from here, beflow. Contube. Thank you.
Okay. It should be in the Dorkvision chat as well.
Yes.
Oh, I got the term confused with UHC.
Right.
I was
Okay, but the letter was completed, right? The letter was completed, right?
The letter was completed.
The-
Oh, I finished reading it. If that's what you're.
Yeah, it's
reading.
a yeah.
It was a
well,
short note.
Okay.
The letter was completed. Yes, it was. They finished writing it.
Okay. So this definitely, maybe, what do you think they discovered? Did they open the puzzle box, you think, and that's what did something?
Maybe the puzzle box was supposed to keep it at bay. Maybe they stole it from this creature. I don't know. I don't know what it was. It just something that the vintners wanted and we grabbed.
Wonder what the ritual is supposed to do.
I don't know.
Dealing with devils. We know the
But-
vintners deal with devils.
So, you got-
This cannot be completed as planned, so that's good news.
Or it could be bad. Maybe they already unleashed something that instead of controlling it, which
So
is
my-
still bad in some way.
do we venture try to figure what's going on, or do we just move on?
Trazir, what's the compass say? I feel like it probably isn't giving us any direction yet, is it?
Not sure. Let me check. Looks like it's getting there. Yeah. We might be able to make some progress.
Let's go. I say we have to maybe check out that portal.
Whatever, I mean, this is a cipher at the end. We could figure out who exactly is involved with this cult. Or if we can pin this on a Taurus, I mean, this gives you a shit ton of leverage, Boomcrash.
As far as that, Mao, would you like to make an intelligence saving? Not save, check. Intelligence check.
I ain't smart.
Hey,
But you think the letter's a cipher?
I mean, kind of. It could be.
Can I look at it and see if I can decipher it?
Yeah.
what, did you read some smart book or something?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Put all that brain power to work, right?
Oh god.
You mean the book
Hey.
of secrets by Double Crumpet available on the
Actually, you might be able to solve it with that. I did change it around slightly, though. Okay. It is definitely a cipher. You think that the letters in the parentheses, they probably represent numbers somehow. And as for the scrambled letters, you're not sure, but you think that the last sentence has something important to do with it, because it's worded very strangely.
Walked -3 times to reach the temple, so
Move the letters back 3 times in the cipher.
or move back 3 letters. So like C would be A potentially.
Yeah. How would A move though?
Probably
why
back to
yeah.
ZY, so
X, Y, Z. So
You know, still trying to work on that sewer cipher when you guys are messing with that monolith.
I kind of gave up on that.
I was so close.
new document. Oh, hold on. Alphabet. Don't have to do this.
Looking up the
Alphabet.
alphabet. Yes, A. I knew that one. B. Oh, right. There too.
It's weird that having the visual helps a lot, though.
I know, obviously. I'm being an asshole.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that this assumes that the cipher is being interpreted correctly in the first place.
Exactly. So
does anybody else want to make any intelligence checks to try and get further hints?
I'll try. Mine's not much better.
I'm not going to
Yeah,
make
mine's-
Zero
mine's
one
better,
do
you
one
know.
because I mean he's an NPC.
I'm a dum dum, but
So's the guy that's doing backflips.
Fuck these are.
it helps me think.
You know what? The Pegasus is celestial. He's gonna take a look.
They have an intelligence score. They speak a language, but they don't
Nay.
get much better than
Jesus
you.
Christ.
It says something on this letter, Zumasu. Good job, Dust Flicker. Thank you.
Thanks.
You're
I was just
welcome.
looking into that. A mystery. Yeah. Do you guys have any ideas at all? Or what are you trying to do?
I think I'm gonna try to investigate the quote unquote like the ice block things
Sure.
to see clues around there. Maybe like commonalities that I could probably figure out.
Okay.
Can
Actually,
I-
could we chip the people out?
Could certainly
Yeah,
try.
that's
You could try.
I
I'm
got
gonna supervise this.
Yeah, we'll stay in here. If we have issues, we'll scream.
Yeah. I'm gonna just try to punch this ice, see if it does anything.
I mean, I have crowbars and hammers and picks. You want anything?
I just want to see if the ice like regenerates or not. If it's something weird shit like that.
You strike at the ice, and you take 7 cold damage.
It's hostile.
Zumasu, as you stab at it with a crowbar, it doesn't seem to even budge or even chip.
This is magical ice, it seems. I mean, can I make an insight check on that?
You can make a Arcana check. I know I've been making you do that check that you don't have a lot today.
I have one intelligence enough to realize magic. I don't know. I'm thinking it's magic. That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
it's magic ice. It's the desert. This should have melted by now.
It's a magic ice. This is. Wait a second. It's cold in here, right?
Yeah, it's cold in here.
I'm gonna put my water canteen on the floor and just be like, okay, I'm gonna leave that here for a little bit.
Just kind of frosts over for a bit.
I
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna call Boom Crash over. Hey, I know you're busy with that, but can you dispel? Do you have dispel?
Yeah,
magic?
sure. I cast a spell.
Yeah, dispel on this ice dude, if possible.
I'm going to need a difficult Arcana check. Or, sorry, caster check.
I'm gonna hold my my axe out with it. Just be like careful in case it comes out.
How do I do
It's
that?
a charisma check.
Okay. So.
You attempt to dispel it, but it is far beyond your means. Whatever spell entombed this person here is way above you.
I'm going to firebolt it.
Is left unmelted.
I actually have it too. I'm gonna try.
Is unmelted.
Or I can't try dispel magic on it.
Oh, dispel magic. I thought she said I cast firebolt on it, and you said I'd have that too. I'll try it. So.
Oh, I don't have that too. I'm not a thing yet. But I do have dispel magic. I'm gonna try one slot of it.
Okay.
So level 3.
So for you, I think it's still a charisma check.
Okay. I have decent charisma too. Might be.
It is still not enough.
Damn. Okay. Well,
Okay, so that avenue failed. So we'll figure something out. So I think actually we could just carry the letters out. So why don't we continue exploring? We can look at the cipher while we're exploring.
Can I look at the spare papers while we're walking out?
Spare papers?
I just want to double check what the books are about. Investigation to see if any of the books say anything or interesting.
Correct. That's what they're about.
Well, I mean, like, if they're all just cult stuff or if anything's about anything else. I don't know.
They're all burned.
You look at the spare papers. It looks like a lot of them didn't quite make it, or at least they like have some scorch marks on them. But the ones that did survive seem to be lists of names, as well as locations. Seems like there's a lot of names that relate to Connacht. You don't recognize any of them. There's some that relate to New Dawn. And there's a distinct number that also deal with Allure. And have you make an investigation. Oh, you already did. Yeah, with that check, you do eventually find one name that jumps out at you. In the Alluran ones, it is Captain Arn.
Can I keep that list? These lists could be evidence.
I was looking for.
Huh.
Just
Yeah,
Just what?
Hmm?
I thought you said just, and then it cut out.
no. Nothing.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so can I just add some things to my inventory? If it didn't kick me out.
Sure. Oh, it did kick you out.
Yeah.
I can add that to your inventory. Surely. How should I put it?
Suspicious list.
Suspicious list? That's what you want?
I guess that's a good way to call it.
Look at how to add
Suspicious
items.
list related to Mephistopheles' cult temple.
cult members.
How do you add items to your item list?
Yeah, the character sheets are weird now.
There's like... There's no button.
Probably all dragon now.
But what if you need to write something?
I'm just gonna rename the ones I have. Start throwing away on ink and parchment.
Because there's a max carrying limit or something. It's the bag of holding.
Roll20, you've taken 2 steps forward and 5 steps back.
Yeah, I don't know what is up lately.
I'm gonna write it in my Word document.
Maybe it's like this because it's carrying capacity?
Nah.
Yeah, I would just make note of it, especially like in the notes and in your D&D notes. Just make sure you know that it's there. Right.
Alright, so we took the head of the dead guy, right?
You took the head of the dead guy.
Okay.
You've taken
Can you make
the
sure that one's labeled?
puzzle box diagram. What?
Have that dead head labeled.
Oh yeah.
Lots of heads.
I'm sure Amon's cataloging them, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Do you need chalk? I have chalk.
Are you guys shoving the statue into the hole?
Nah.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Actually,
Seems-
can you use the lightsaber to cut off the head of the thing, and we can just take that?
I guess. I will try to plasma.
Gold is a soft metal.
Well, it might not be a true gold. It might be gilded.
Oh, we'll see
not
what happens.
exactly a true lightsaber. It just has radiant damage.
I want to see what happens.
Zoom, zoom. Well, it's really shiny. It's refracting the light in a very pretty way.
Well, I'm gonna say that the statue is not immune to radiant damage. It does slice off. What are you slicing off?
The head.
Okay, you go to slice off the head. It takes like a good minute or so to actually get it through, because it does need to take a lot of damage. But eventually it does get sliced off. It appears to be bronze underneath the gilded gold.
Alright.
It's gilded. Ugh. And we'll take it anyway because it's funny.
Yeah, I don't want to carry it. Here you go. Well,
You carry
It's
it
going
if
in
you
the hole. If it's just the head, that's not much to take up space.
I unfold the hole and I put it in.
It's just something sharp to land on when you jump in the hole.
Yeah.
Or we could use it to throw at something. If it's bronze, it's at least heavy.
Alright, you can put a gilded Mephistopheles statue head, I guess. Here somewhere.
My Mao
we
notes.
collect the stupidest shit, I swear.
Well, I guess we have plenty of
At least I
things
can-
here.
At least I can talk to my stupid shit when I prepare a spell.
So what's next? I mean,
I say
Okay.
we check out the portal.
But like, what's to check out? Like, we're not gonna send anyone through, are we?
I can send my Pegasus through.
can you still communicate with it though? I guess you can
Well,
summon it back.
I
Right?
could give it the instructions to jump through if it can, and if not, then I'll be able to tell if it poops.
That's fine. You know what? I guess we're climbing back up.
We can fly.
Just do like one last perception check to see what's going on in this room. If there's anything I missed.
Sure. Yeah, you glance around the room, but there doesn't seem to be too much there. It's mostly been scorched.
All right.
The head in your inventory, you're confident that at least maybe that guy will be able to clear up something once you're able to get that clear. All right, everybody out. Let's get back on the horse.
Whee!
Dusk Flicker like whinnies and heads off towards the upstairs there. And as you guys are walking out, you see that there's a tile like right in front of you, and Thrazir just kind of like stops, and the tile like rises up a little bit. You can see that there's like a skeletal hand holding up the tile, and a skull face like leering from beneath it. It then like lowers the tile back on top of it. There was some. Did anybody else see that?
What?
I jump on top of it.
You jump on top of the tile, and as you do,
Like a cat.
Yeah.
as you do, several tiles move out of the way, revealing a gaping hole beneath, and you are
fuck.
swallowed into a pit filled with dim blue light. Before the rest of you can react, the rest of you are pulled into a similar hole as more tiles just gape open beneath you guys. As you try to grab onto things, even more of them pull away. You can just see skeletons upon skeletons behind all the walls of this strange subterranean chamber as you fall into a pit completely filled with bones and lined with a bone ribbed wall. And you hear, I see we have some intruders. Well, we will take care of them in short work. Skeletanks, assemble! And that's where we're going to pick it up next time.
Jiminy Cricket.
I wish I could see anything.
That's fine. We'll see it next time.
Okay.
Thanks everybody that came out to watch. I know we had a lot of weird technical issues. I hope Roll20 fixes them by next time, because they are obviously screwing around with the character sheets. But in the meantime,
I can add stuff again.
that's good.
I don't know what they did.
Yeah, I think they're doing stuff in real time while we're playing. You can catch this stream every Sunday from 9 p.m. to midnight. You can catch our sister stream on Wednesdays from 7 p.m. to 10. That's with a different group going through the Undermountain. And you can find my books on DriveThruRPG, Noble Crumpet's City Generator, and my Book of Secrets that just came out are both on the DM's Guild. So you can find those there. And yeah, I guess
What
we'll
if I
have to
just buy
fight
it so I can
something
figure out
next time.
ciphers?
Well, you won't totally figure out this cipher. This cipher is actually kind of easy.
All right, just rub it in.
Oh,
I'm
Yeah.
really bad at word puzzles.
That's
man.
fine. It's also like midnight, so I guess we'll figure it out next time. Good night, everybody, and sleep well. Check under your floorboards.
I never win at words with friends.